Good morning. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the Picker Daily Hustle. I hope everyone's having a great morning. I'm doing okay. Woke up fairly early and got some things done around the house. And what else did I do? My live video. Yeah, it's a good morning. Get some things packaged up to get sent out. What else is going on today? I do a couple of errands. Get to finally get out. It's supposed to be like 27 degrees today. Woohoo! It's a heat wave. But we'll see what happens. I got to go to the bank and the post office and do a little running around, get the dogs outside. They're going to be happy as pie when it gets a little bit warmer, so I think they're tired of all this. Of course, you couldn't tell. I mean, they're tired of staying in, but you know, they're doing okay though. Everybody's got a spot, right, Ringo? Yeah. So how's everybody's sales been lately? My sales have been crap. But again, you got to list it. You got to list it if you want it to sell. Let's see here. I guess everybody's sleeping this morning. Oh, look, there's the chat. Sassy seller. So if you have an anchor store, oh, what happened to it? Okay, there it is. So, okay, well, blah, blah, blah. Oh. Wow. Sassy seller. So I called eBay today after getting an anchor support person that customer service is no longer working there and anchor support program has been dissolved. So I get whoever now. It was fun while it lasted. Yep. Yep, it is. It is a thing of the past. I don't know. I think it existed for maybe for a little bit, but I definitely don't think that that lasted for. I think they kind of overstepped what they could actually do. So, yep, that did change. Good morning, Hank. Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Turtle Trader. Good morning, Shantae. Shantae said Hubby had to go to work today. Temps and windshield caused frostbite within 20 to 30 minutes. He works outside mostly. Hoping his day flies by and he stays covered. Yeah, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just keep calling him. Just call him and let him know to keep himself covered up. Oh, the high steampunk town. The anchor store, you know how when they were advertising the anchor store and everything, they were advertising that you would have a dedicated customer service person that would, you know, that would take your calls. Um, well, that doesn't happen now. Um, they just they stopped doing that on the anchor. So Yeah, it's not very not very good of them, but and of course they didn't notify all the Anchor, recipients or the Anchor store owners basically of this change. So I don't know. I don't know. Miss Shantae, Miss Sassy. Let's see. I'm just going through. Valerie says cold weather and me don't mix. Can't sleep and feel blah. I know what you mean. I'm excited over 27 degrees, so that's going to be like a heat wave for us. Hello, good morning, Nissa. I'm going backwards, so hello, Philip. Hope everybody's having a good morning. Yeah, Shantae says, Valerie says it's Jim's fault. Well, I'm glad you enjoy hanging out with this club, Matt. It's good to have you. Exactly, a steampunk town. Exactly. That was one of the biggest benefits of the Anchor store. Yeah, I completely agree. Um, they can pretty much do whatever they want, though. I mean, that's the thing. They can make the rules as they go because they're the platform. You know, just kind of saying how it is. They run the show. Let's see here. Yeah, Shantae says that's crazy. Y'all should still have a person paying too much for not having it. At least a small group of people should be able to call that can speak English. Right. I totally agree. But, you know, what do you do? Um, that's the bad thing of, having a kind of a monopoly, it's like, well, then go somewhere else that can do the same thing that we can do. I mean, yep, it's their sandbox. If they want to fill it with kitty litter or different sand, they can do that, but don't poop in it. Yep, you just got to keep rolling with it. Roll with the punches. That is right. Yeah, it does make it difficult, but you know, I mean, even though there's changes, there's always going to be changes. There's always going to be things going on. So, you just kind of have to I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's almost I don't want to say I don't want to say that eBay is not a good place to work for, or but it's almost like you're still working under the man. There's still somebody that's got their the puppet strings going in a sense, but you know there's always going to be that control. Somebody's always going to have control. um Let me see here what we can do. Valerie says, no, I'm old and I don't like change. Yeah, I know. I know. You just got to keep on, duck and weave, duck and weave. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of been one of those crazy mornings for, not really crazy, but just I got something from YouTube last night that was kind of weird. It said that because I didn't have 4,000 hours of watch time, which I do. I actually have 7,000 hours of watch time. But because I didn't have uh, that and 1,000 subs, that my videos can no longer be monetized. So I was like, okay, that's fine. We will handle it. Kind of crappy, but again, it's somebody else's thing. So I mean, you can't make the rules if it's not your thing. So I don't know. I might be looking into other ways around that. Seeing if there's something else that I can do. Looking into it. We'll see what happens. Sending the link out. Sending the link out. All right, so that's done. My daughter in North Carolina said that it's snowing pretty good over there. We're supposed to get 3 to 5 inches. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, don't, I will tell you, the monetization, I mean, you cannot make a living on that. I will tell you, it will take a ton of subs and a ton of, watch time and all that to be able to make a healthy living on it. So I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. It's just a little, it's upsetting, but yeah. Thrifty Picker says it's snowing here, but they're calling it power plant snow. That's weird. Guess they were having like a meteor shower or something over in Michigan last night. Did you see all those videos? I guess it was videos. It was the same like flash and stuff, but yeah, I mean it was, I guess, different views and stuff like that. Okay, so Hank Allen Cash says our neighbor insists on putting their cat on a leash and hauling him outside sometimes. I'm waiting for the day that Joker runs straight up her bare legs with claws out. Ah! Yeah, that would not be fun. Not be good. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And like Hank says, as long as making videos and hanging out is fun for you, that's awesome. Sucks that they did that. Yeah. Once again, it's their thing. Yeah. It's okay. Hank, you're like my husband, comes up with quirky sayings all the time. I'm like, uh, uh, I know, but they shouldn't take anything away from you, even if it's for a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread. They should just leave well enough alone. Yep. Yeah, it's all right. It's cool. Oh my gosh. And sometimes you just have to shake it off. Sometimes you just have to, keep on going, keep on moving. What else are you going to do? I mean, I know, and I never have had to, had to do these videos or do these hangouts and stuff like that. It's not because I have to, it's, because I want to. Maybe it's going to help somebody. Matt says, question, opinions. If a buyer tells you an item arrived broken, but refuses to send you a pic so you can file a USPS claim, would you refund their money? I didn't give them a refund.
Most people tell them if they send the pic, they'll get the refund.
Do what now? I can't hear you.
Most people say, "Oh, am I having problems?"
I don't know. Try it again.
Most people say when you send me the pic, the pictures, I'll get you a refund right away.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, I would ask them again. And I will say that there's some, people out there that don't know how to work their phone or take a picture on their phone.
Because
You know,
until they send it back to you, you don't have to give them a refund.
right. Until they send you that item
Yeah.
or send you a picture, showing that it's broken, then, you know, yeah, that's I would just, stick with that. And I would even send them a message just so that it's on file that
Yeah.
when you send me a picture, in not so many words, but when you send a photographs of the item and the package that it was sent in, um, so that it can be verified that it's been broken, and clearly it was broken in transit, then I'll be able to send you a refund.
Process your refund.
Yeah. And that way you have something in writing
Mm-hmm.
or in type that is saying, that you notified them of the process. Yeah, I know. And sometimes, like I said, sometimes people don't know how to work their phone. They don't know how to work a camera and put
Oh,
the picture on their phone or their computer. They don't know how to do any of that. I've
yep.
had that a couple of times.
Then they're not going to get their refund.
Right.
That's their problem, not
Right.
yours.
Yeah. I mean, they got to show proof. You just can't give every Tom, Dick, and Harry, a refund just because they say, oh, I, got this package and everything's broke. Well, you can't just take everybody's word for it. If you did that, you'd be broke.
Mm-hmm.
So, good morning, Kate.
Well, if they're refusing, that makes me wonder what the hell they're they're doing.
Right.
It wasn't worth their time to take pics, and they don't get their money back. Plain and simple.
Yep.
Yeah, there's people out there. They're just they'll come up with every damn excuse why not to send a pic.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, fine, then I can't send a refund.
Right.
Tell them you
A lot
have
of
to have the pictures for your records or for your taxes or for insurance purposes, whatever.
right.
Yeah. I hope you didn't send them the refund.
No, he said he didn't.
Hmm.
He said he
But,
didn't. He said he's been selling for years, but
yeah.
he's never had anybody do this. Not send the pic. But you know, you can't do anything.
Yeah, because I'm sorry, I'm eating pizza. eBay is not going to force you to give somebody a refund where you haven't gotten the product back or pictures.
Yep.
If it has happened, it's only happened a few times. It's not, common thing to happen.
Right. Exactly. Good morning, Todd.
Good morning. YouTube
How are
sucks.
you? Huh?
Yeah, I wasn't
YouTube
ready for it.
demonetized me.
Yeah, I
They
know they did.
demonetized everybody.
Yeah, they did. Me too.
That's why I was late, because I was just on a
I
subathon.
Oh, were you? Good for you.
I have plenty of subs. I don't have enough hours watched.
Well,
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go
They
continuously play all
require
your videos today.
4,000 hours watched
Right.
during a
Mm-hmm.
year.
Right. And 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
Well, I'm
I mean,
not worried about it. It just
it sucks. It sucks.
Now I
I
only
would
have 525 subs. That subathon didn't work, apparently.
I was about $5 short of getting my next payout from them too.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm to the
There wasn't
point.
$100.
I'm almost to the point where I'm just gonna start, um, you know, not even hitting the button, not even worrying about it.
Well, I've only done this for fun. I really don't care about the money, but I was so excited when I got to 10,000 views,
Right.
because that's what you had to do. And I've had my thing for 3 years.
Hmm.
But obviously, I don't care. But I was so excited to get to my 10,000 views, so that maybe something could happen to this channel.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, they never approved me, and then they pulled this shit.
Yep. Yep. I'm just not gonna mess with
And
it.
really and truly, I think it's terrible, because now we've got people going into subathons, and I'm subbing to a whole bunch of people that I could care less about or watch their videos. I would much rather have subs that like my channel,
Right.
not just 1,000 random subs to make it so I can monetize, which I probably won't ever make any money out of anyway.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know. Don't they want us to organically build our channels,
not
well,
cheat and buy. You can. I'm sure there's a place out there where you can buy subs.
the whole reason why they're doing this is because they want people that are true to their channels and blah blah blah. Well, let me be true to my channel and grow it organically. So anyway, thanks a lot, PewDiePie. And everybody else who ruined everything for everybody else.
Yep. It's just bad. It's just really bad. A really bad choice on their part. But, you know, I mean, just like I was saying about, eBay, it's their playground. They make the rules.
Yep, just like eBay.
So,
Good morning, Searcher Salot. Good morning, Turtle Trader. Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, but I just wonder how much money I've made YouTube by people watching my
oh yeah.
monetized videos.
Yep. Hmm.
I've never had one taken down for the wrong content.
Yeah.
Nope.
So I'm just $100 mad.
Yep.
So does this mean I won't have any ads if somebody wants to watch one of my videos now?
Yeah.
Yep. You don't have to put any ads.
Yeah.
So
Which would be kind of nice. I mean, if everybody starts doing that, I mean, at least you don't have to wade through the Ty Lopez ads anymore.
you know, so only the big channels like Bonafide Hustler and Breaking Profit and those guys, they kept their monetization.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. That make them a lot of money. Um, Hank Allen Cash, we all know the real reason behind many changes that large corporations make it what is in their best interest. Well, that's the basis for many individuals. It's human nature. Charles says all the platforms are following the owner. Amazon, Jeff Bezos plan to put small business people out of business because they only the elite should run the economy.
And
The
you notice
reason I
how it goes, though.
never sold Amazon. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you still have, that's the thing, is you still have choices, and it's a damn good thing that I don't base my income on what YouTube pays me. So, for me, I mean, if they pay that, that's just, that's a few crumbs in the bank. That's about it.
Yeah.
Am I going to starve? Nope.
Nope.
Am I going to mess up my eBay business? Nope.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the way I think about it. I'm just going to, continue doing what I'm
Not
doing.
even worried about it. Sorry.
Continue what I'm doing and enjoy the people that are on my, the channel, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to let it get to me. Even though you might hear me bitch and complain a little bit, but
For some reason,
I think
it's logged in
I think it, I think a lot of it is just the frustration. You see how I put a lot. I mean, I don't put a whole lot of time into into the shows and all of that, but there is some behind the scenes time that you have to go through and adjust things, and what is all that?
9/11. God damn it.
Let it get to me.
Sorry.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me the time I've spent making videos. It was just for fun. But
Yeah.
I've already gotten some payouts from YouTube, and now I won't. I would have to more than double the amount of hours people view my channel in a year, and I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Right.
Yeah.
I looked at it for the last 12 months. I'm at 1,500 hours watched. I'd have to do 2,500 on top of that, and I'm like, whoa. Yeah, probably not going to make it ever.
Huh. like I said, sometimes you just gotta,
And the fact that I've got $95 or more in AdSense money built up right now,
yeah,
and they don't pay out until you hit 100. So I'm like,
right.
well, y'all suck.
Huh.
I like $100.
Yeah.
But the thing is it does go for the it doesn't go into effect until the 20th. So maybe you can make $5 before between now and then, and maybe they'll pay out.
I don't know. The very least they could do would be pay out what AdSense revenue is in there right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they do
Well, I'm gonna
this,
go watch. I'm gonna go watch your channel and put it on mute.
oh, that's, don't worry about it.
Yeah, Jennifer says I make videos for fun, but my eBay business
Yeah.
comes first. Exactly. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's your bread and butter right there.
Yep.
Um,
And really and truly, I mean, did I ever think I was gonna make money on YouTube? Probably not. But if the chance is there, I'd like to. You know,
that's
I
right.
mean,
The other day,
I'm an entrepreneur, so
OJ says you got to show some cleavage. Silver hair stacker, too close to that subscriber gap.
Oh, I mean, I'm a dollar
Yeah,
48 away from getting $100 payout.
go and watch if you get a chance. Everybody, go and watch
Yep.
Todd's videos
So
so
you get his $100 before they take away his
he can get his
monetization.
$100.
Eh,
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Oh, we're gonna do
I'm
it.
not.
We're
I'm
doing
not.
it. We're doing it. It's a done deal.
Just just turn it on and let it play in the background. Don't watch them.
It's a done
Like
deal.
I, I don't blame people for not watching my videos. I don't care. But
Oh,
I'm just
stop.
mad at I'm just mad at YouTube.
Yeah.
And if you sub to me, I'll sub to you.
I'm already sub to you.
Yeah.
Not that
But
anybody's listening.
Make sure you don't click skip on the ads.
Yeah.
How do I get there? You go to YouTube and you can
Put it
share
in
the
chat.
link. Share the link to your YouTube, Todd.
I don't know. How do I do that?
I don't know.
Type in the chat, and they can just click on your name.
It's Silver
Go to
Hair Stacker. There you go.
Just go to
So you
Silver
just
Hair
go over to
Stacker
the
on the
the
three
three
dots to
dots
the
on the
right.
right and click on go to channel, and it'll take you right there.
It doesn't take effect until the 20th of next month
Um,
or this month.
I think it's this month.
Hmm.
So they gave you like 3 days to figure this out. I thought they
I
were giving you a month.
No, I don't. It might be February, but I thought it was January. I thought it was the 20th.
Yeah.
But let me go look.
If it's February 20th, then I should make it because I'm making about $10 a month in AdSense.
Right.
I just,
Yeah.
just one more way the big corporate bullies are.
Hmm.
Let's see, updates to the YouTube.
Yeah, all 31 that did not hit that thumbs up button. Good one, Paul. Silver hair stacker.
Says as a result, your channel will lose access to all monetization tools and features associated with the YouTube Partner Program on February 20th, 2018, unless you surpass this threshold in the next 30 days. I need 2,500 more hours of watch time on my channel between now in 30 days from now.
We'll get it.
Time to get out my stripper pole.
Oh, there you go. That should do it.
You'll get it. We'll all have it playing in the background, and
Heck yeah.
you'll get it.
That's just stupid.
It
Because
is.
we all love you, Todd.
We do.
Oh,
Yeah, you can just let them all play and in the background, and let all of his ads go. And
my lifetime watch time is 500,000 minutes. If that's not making YouTube money, then they can just take away my monetization. Sorry ass bees.
how do you play all? Some people you can put them on a playlist and play all, and some
You have to click on the
Click
the
videos
person,
and play all.
channel. Yeah.
you gotta what?
Whatever.
You got to click on the person on the channel itself,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah,
it'll have like a circle, like with that channel. Not
yeah. If anybody's getting ready for their nap, I guarantee you, if you watch some of my videos, I'll put you right to sleep.
oh my gosh.
So I'm on Silverhair Stacker's channel.
Uh-huh.
Now what do I gotta do?
Push videos and then play all.
Yeah, it doesn't give me that option to play all.
Well,
What the
maybe they'll
heck?
change that to
You can if you go to video.
I've already watched all of his. I'll watch him again.
whatever.
Whatever. Now I'm trying to help you, Todd, and you're like, whatever.
Yeah. Want that $100, man? Okay.
Right here,
Rant
200.
over.
Oh, that's liked videos, so that wouldn't be it.
No. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna take off all. I'm not gonna do ads at all.
How many hours did you get to watch last year, Chick Picker?
I have 70. What did I have? 7,544 hours.
All the time you spend on here, that's all you
Why
got?
would you take yours down? That's money.
Well, so you have enough hours, right? You have to have
Yeah.
4,000
but you have to have that and
and 1,000 subs.
1,000 subs. I don't
You
have
don't have
1,000.
1,000 subs?
I do not.
Wow, you need 1,000 subs?
I have 483, I believe.
Oh my god.
You know, I was so excited yesterday when I hit 500 subs, and then they pull this crap. I was like, crap.
Yeah. I'm not worried about it. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take monetization off. I'm gonna click that button. I'm not even gonna attempt to put it on there. And that way when they decide, oh, you know what, we're losing money because all these little guys aren't doing ads.
Yeah.
Well, then mine, they're not gonna they can't just go back and flip the switch and say, oh, we're gonna do it now. All of mine will be unmonetized. So I'm not gonna play into their hand. Not doing it.
Stick it to the man, Valerie.
That's what I'm gonna do.
This was part of my portfolio, is this YouTube revenue.
Yeah,
what am I going to do? Oh my god, you know how many subs I have? I have 143. By the time I get to 1,000 subs, I'll be 105.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know what you do, Todd? You set up like 5 or 6 of these you just set up other YouTube account names and stuff, and then at night you just run through your videos and play them while you're in bed with the volume down, and then you'll get the extra views on them.
The robot can you.
Oh, you got caught?
Oh.
Oh.
The robot will catch you though, because they screen your
Oh,
When they accept your
IP.
monetization, they analyze it.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think they didn't think of that?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm not that technical.
Well, they have. It's what they,
I don't understand it all.
it's like when people
Anyway.
say, "Oh yeah, the cops will let me think of that." It's all the cops do every day is catch people doing stuff. The cops will think of it.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating. I was pretty upset about it last night, but
Yeah, because
I
I never
just
do any live streaming. I don't have the minutes you do,
Yeah, but-
and because you don't do as big a variety of videos as I do, you don't have enough subscribers. So
Mm.
together we would be an awesome team. We should combine our channels.
Okay.
Put all my videos on your channel.
Be the silver-haired chick. Picker.
Chick stacker.
oh my gosh.
Chick silver. I don't know.
The silver-haired chick stacker.
Oh my
Silver-haired
gosh.
chick stacker.
Well, I got the silver.
The silver hair picker, but that sounds kind of weird.
Picker.
My chick stacking days are over with.
Oh.
Silver shiner. Oh my god. The silver slinger. There you go.
Silver slinger.
So I didn't bring in this 1941 then, did I?
Oh.
Okay.
Silver slanger. Yep.
It seems like by little nips and tugs and chews, corporate America is killing all of us little people.
Yep.
Because they can.
Well, so like when they do this, when you have to have 1,000 subs or whatever to get monetized, why is it for even people that are doing it now, or is it for the new people? Because I know like when we did it, the restrictions were different than like people that were a year or two ahead of us.
It's just
You know what I mean?
whenever your channel reaches 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours of
Mhm.
views in a year's time, they'll put you on monetization.
And you are not automatically into that. Also, you have to apply to be monetized.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that once you get to that point, they just click you over, they hit the on button or whatever. You know, it's not like that. You have to apply to get that.
I know, because we were almost to the 10,000 views you needed to monetize, and now they're taking it away from us.
No, thank you.
Oh,
It looks like I don't have to reapply if I do reach that point, though, because it says it'll be reinstated if I do.
I mean, God, I mean, how much money do you make? Do you make $100 a year?
I make, yeah, right at it.
Year?
About $10
I
a
don't-
month.
And I'll tell you, I don't make much more than that.
Yeah.
I really don't make that much more than that.
I guess I could just do it for fun, and I could figure out another way to make $100.
So one night a year, you could go out and really get it.
Really
I
don't.
think I mean, it's fun to do, but when you think about like the work you do, like you, Valerie, you know, every morning you're here and everybody appreciates it. It's a lot of work for $10 a month. I mean, it's not like you're doing it for the money.
It's definitely not.
No.
I do it because of you guys,
Yeah, or you enjoy it and
my
it's fun.
friends, and hanging
Yeah.
out and
Yeah.
all
Well,
that.
that's the thing. I've always just done this for fun too, and
Yeah.
you know, if I can make money at it, I'll do it. You know, I'm not above. You know, that's what I'm all about, is making money. So if I can make money, I will.
Yeah.
But-
You know, I feel about this kind of the way I feel about a stupid $100 return, you know. About the same amount of miffage.
Yep.
Miffage.
Did you bring in any cardboard boxes? All
Well, if anybody subs to me, I'll sub back.
You bring a card.
Thrift Lord says too early. Oh,
Here every day this early.
yep. Every day. Every day we're hustling.
What do you think?
Early bird gets the worm, Thrift Lord.
I'm gonna see if I
That's
can
right.
get your jacket though. Not... Well, don't wear it today and get it all dirty.
Okay. Oh, I like it. It feels
It's like cold in my house this morning. God, it's cold.
My next question to YouTube would be: you're gonna lose money by not having my channel monetized. Why are you doing this?
They're pushing you to do weirder antics to draw more people.
Yeah.
They're pushing you to make YouTube better, so they want you to do, a dog and pony show. You can't do frontal nudity.
I think they're gonna find out real fast. They just knocked off about
Hi, Tina.
500,000 channels out of monetization that aren't gonna have ads on them anymore, and they're gonna go, "Oops."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Todd, these
There's no telling how much money they've made in advertising on my channel. I don't know.
The other thing is, though, you don't have like retirees swarming into these companies to fill the chairs. You have extremely, and not that young people aren't smart. They're as smart as older people. The problem is they don't have life experience, and I think sometimes when you don't have a mix of people with experience in a company, sometimes you get erratic decisions.
Yeah.
You
I
got
agree with that.
too many people coming to work in flip flops and every day's casual Friday or whatever. It's some of the stuff's not taken serious and some of the stuff's just not thought out.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they come back in a few months and say, "Oh, we changed our mind back. You can have it back now."
I don't think they will. It never works that way.
Well, they're gonna lose money. I don't know.
I think some of that. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I guess if they don't have anybody that, if they say, well, we've changed our thoughts on this and we'll go ahead and monetize you, I mean, how many people are going to say, yeah, we ain't playing that game, But, I mean, it would be pretty easy for them. We've got like 300 and something videos up. So, I mean, it wouldn't be much for them to flip a switch and delete all those videos, I guess.
No.
That's a lot of time to put in that we put in, but I don't know.
Well, I ain't gonna quit YouTube because I enjoy talking to everybody. So, I know they got me because I'm just gonna be here. I have a channel in my city,
But you get my point. I don't see a way that they don't lose advertising money by not having the small channels like mine monetized. So, I already said ran over once. Now it's really over.
It's just a way for you to hold the small content creator down. We should revolt and start our own video site or whatever.
We'll call it YouTube Bay.
Reseller.
Your video, you get paid on all your content, and you can resell stuff for 5%.
That's pretty awesome, Thrift Lord. So he's taking a trip 3 hours away to the bins. Oh, he's going from Oregon to Washington. Awesome. So he takes a 3-hour trip to the bins, spends 6 hours there, and then does another 3 hours home. Wow.
Hardcore.
That is crazy. That's a 12-hour day, and he does it once a week.
Wow.
That's dedication right there.
That's how you make the money.
Yep.
Scratch. Why are you?
That's what you got to do.
Yep. You don't make money sitting at home doing nothing.
Nope.
I know.
That's why we all do this job, so we can just stay home and do nothing and watch the money roll in.
That's why I was hoping YouTube would make it, because then,
Okay. Yeah, there you go.
I can just sit here on YouTube all day.
Yeah.
I can usually get one item. The whole trip. Nice. So you can usually get one item there that pays for the whole trip. That's pretty cool. My bins are 2.5 hours away down in the Twin Cities, and I thought one time I should go down there like once a week or once every couple weeks or something, or even once a month. But then I was like, well, I really don't want to sell that much clothing.
Well, you could go to.
That's the thing, though. I mean, that's the thing is it's not only clothing. I mean, most of these bins have hard goods where,
But I would have to.
And that's a majority. There's a lot of different things.
There is. But if I went there, most of the time is all you can find is clothing, because most of the hard goods are broken or crappy by the time you get there. I mean, I've been there 3 times, and only one time have I ever found any good hard goods.
Yeah. I think a lot of it depends on how often they change out too. Because if they're changing out those hard goods once an hour, it's likely that you're going to be able to find some good, still together stuff. Where a lot of those things get broken is when people are going through them. So if you can get in the cart, as soon as the bin rolls out, you should be able to find some good stuff. But a lot of them don't change. A lot of them don't change the bins. So,
and you've seen my storage sheds and my garage. I don't have a problem getting hard goods.
Right. I mean,
I don't need to do that to get hard goods. So,
right.
I just thought at one time I saw everybody making money on clothing, and I thought, well, geez, maybe I should start selling clothing. And I thought, and I told my husband I should run down to the bins like at least once a month. And he's like, yeah, that's a good idea, and I was like, I could drive, the cheap car, cheap on gas, and just drive down there. But then I just thought, I really don't need to do that.
No.
I'll keep selling my hard goods. My auction finds.
I'm going to check it out. I think I'm going to check it out tomorrow just to say I did it, because I've never been to one.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, you're going down to Milwaukee, aren't you?
I'm going to try.
Are you going to have time going to a graduation?
Well, graduation's not till 5 o'clock. It takes me 4 hours to get to Milwaukee. So I'll probably leave here early.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Yeah, that's he does it without a car.
Wow.
I guess you got to really be prepared. You got to really be picky at what you buy too, because you want to be hauling a bunch of crap home.
Yeah.
No, he's taking a bus, Hank.
That's amazing. I mean, can you imagine taking a bus and then trying to, how it is when you go to the bins? I'm assuming you just haul home like bags and bags of stuff, like trying to maneuver all that with bags.
More than likely, he's taking like a suitcase. I would think that he was taking a suitcase or something.
You need to invest in rolly suitcases.
A nice duffel, that he can put over, and he says he rides the bus every day with like 30 pounds of stuff. Wow.
Like Jessica's video, and y'all had all your cars are just like overflowing. You know what I mean? And then you're like doing public transport. I mean, I'd give it up to you. That is hardcore.
Yeah, he says I've got a huge army backpack. That'll do it. You can fit a lot of stuff in there.
Carl says, what are y'all going to do when you have to collect taxes for every state? Well, we're going to do it.
Yeah.
When's that going to start?
It hasn't been approved yet, and if it does get approved, it probably won't take effect till like next year.
Oh.
But you got to change with the times. You got to change with, you know. I mean, we knew it was coming. I mean, how long is the government really going to let us sell without paying each state? I mean,
don't worry, Trump won't let that happen.
Right now, I think yeah, right. I think.
Oh
He's
my
out
God.
for business. He won't let it happen.
Philly's like, oh boy.
I just
This is not going to get monetized. Oh my gosh.
hey,
yeah, we can say whatever the hell we want now. No.
That's right. That's right. Except still no politics, no religion.
Anyways, it's only. I thought it was only if you have inventory in that state.
I thought it was mostly a crackdown on Amazon with the warehouses.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is right now.
I think it would be hard to do, you would think. I mean, I'm not real good at this stuff, but I mean, you'd almost need like a federalized, standardized system then, because that'd be sort of hard to do.
OG says do some Trump videos and all your monetization problems will be over.
Oh, yeah. Reselling is a religion. I don't believe that.
Yeah, we'll just change with the rules like we always have.
Yeah, I mean, you roll with the punches. You know.
Yeah. I sure ain't gonna quit.
Valerie says, I buy 50% clothing, 50% hard goods. But this year, I'm probably going to start doing more like 70% hard goods, 30% clothing. Yeah.
Who said that?
Valerie, Texas.
Oh, yeah, she likes buying tea kettles.
Oh my gosh, yes. I was like, tea kettle, what is she talking about? And then it was like a split second that I thought that. And then I remembered.
Death and taxes are, yep. That's the only thing we can guarantee. Hi, Mike, is death and taxes.
Yep. She said, shut up, Nikki. Don't talk about my tea kettle that way.
I like my tea kettle.
Get off the pod.
They look like tea kettles.
I was trying to figure something out for it. I had never seen anything like that before. My imagination didn't go that far, but
for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, Valerie had Texas Valerie had a urinal that looks like a tea kettle.
I was thinking that it was like maybe a neti pot or something, or because it had a weird opening. It had kind of an oblong opening, and I was like, "What the heck is that?"
And it does. It looked like a fancy tea kettle, but I said no, it's a urinal.
Yeah.
And a metal bedpan is not a piss hat.
That's why everyone's a mod, so we don't get any trolls. We've gotten a lot of trolls, so she just makes everybody a mod.
Could you just kind of like wash it out and use it for both?
Oh my God.
Probably back in the day, they probably did.
Probably so.
Back when they couldn't afford to have tea kettles and urinals. They had to. Valerie said she'll post a picture of her pee kettle. And then if they say yes, taxes can be collected, then people will accept it as law, like they always do. They will do it themselves. Yeah. Well, whatever. Hi, Purple Lily. Haven't seen you in a few days or a while. My mother's mustache. Yeah, it's old porcelain enamel urinal. Bedpan urinal. I'm gonna have to put my sweatshirt on. It's freaking cold in here. Oh, I don't want to raise the heat because I don't want to go put more wood in the fire. Because I'm lazy. Lazy.
We use propane here, and we're still waiting for our delivery. We're all the way down to 8% in our tanks. They still have.
Oh
Gosh.
Luckily, it's going to be warm this weekend. So,
no.
but I have those the Amish heaters, I guess they call them, where they can heat up to 1,500
Oh, those things don't
square feet. I got 2 of those.
How's Thrift Lord wants to know how's everybody's sales been doing? My sales were slow and then they picked up, but I hadn't really been doing a lot of work, and then I was doing a lot of work, and now they're picking up. The work is paying off now.
Yep. They were really good over the weekend, and then they were slow yesterday. They were good Monday too, but yesterday was slow.
I woke up to 2 sales.
Yeah, and I've been
2 going out.
I haven't been selling a ton of items, but I've been selling higher price items, so that's good.
Yeah.
Fine with me. But buying all my expensive shit, so that's good.
I'm trying to wake up.
Just keep lifting. Your sales will be there eventually. As long as they're
list through it.
Yeah, as long as they're decent, good items, just decent items. How's your sales been, Thrift Lord? You doing good with sales? OJ said he's in New York City, by the way. Fun.
Who's in New York City?
OJ.
Oh, fun.
You must be on vacation.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like fun. I know my daughter, she said in North Carolina, she said that she was getting snow. They're supposed to get like 4 to 5 inches today. I said, well, better you than me.
Sold a t-shirt for $300. Nice.
That's very good.
What kind of t-shirt sells for $300? Holy crap. Is it like a vintage t-shirt or something?
Concert tee or something?
Yeah,
probably a concert tee. Popular group or something.
I always buy those concert tees every time I find them.
Yep. Yeah, I never find them. I don't really look at secret. Yeah, you're not going to tell us.
Well, that's a smart
thing. That secret.
Yeah, you can't give away all of your things.
That's okay. My son had his first big audition at Pearl Studios in Manhattan. It was a great experience. Awesome. Yeah, isn't his son like a dancer or something? Yeah. Sounds like his son's pretty good. He does a lot of.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's all right.
Yeah, I agree with that, Hank. She said that doodad that Valerie has It would be great for a trucker or for long trips to the bends.
Oh, yeah.
Concert T-shirt. Yeah. Yeah, if you find the right ones. Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty good with concert tees. I've never sold one for that much, but
Yeah, I am so happy. The temperature is going to go up today. It's going to continue to go up tomorrow, and it's supposed to be getting up to like the 40s
Oh, I need that.
by the weekend.
How nice for you, Valerie.
Well, it's going to be in the 30s here.
I'm very excited.
Weather.
I want it to be 90. I'm sick of this.
The other Jason said musical theater, sing acts and dances. We shared a room with his girlfriend and her mom. A little awkward, but we had a ball. Hey, that's cool. That's awesome. Aww. Comfortable life. Sunday, I took pictures of 10 items, only to find that I didn't have the SD card in.
Oh, that's
so frustrating.
Oh, I just won't let you do anything without the card.
Whoa.
Well, I did that one time. Remember yesterday I told you guys that I took them pictures of like 30 items so that I could do them. That was when I used to do them when I was working full time, and I used to do them away from the house on my phone. And I took pictures of like 30 items, and there was a smudge on my white background. I mean, a big dark smudge, like a grease smudge.
oh, like a dog hair or something.
Yeah.
Like a big long black dog hair on your background.
Oh my gosh.
That was yesterday. My husband went to the storage shed and got that hat that I had to send out. And he got it open. And he goes, I got it open. I don't know what your problem was. I said, well, I must have loosened it for you. Well, anyway. For anybody that doesn't know, my storage shed door was froze shut. Anyways, he brought the hat home.
Uh-oh, Nikki.
Wow.
That was really winding up to be a good story, too.
What the heck happened?
Oh, I couldn't hear.
Hello?
That was crazy. Hello?
What happened? We all separated or what?
I don't know. We had a glitch or something.
All of a sudden, you all were gone. I was like, I'm sitting here talking to myself.
It's a YouTube
And then I see everybody else is
conspiracy. They're
like,
getting us
where did
left
you
and
go?
right.
Gone.
Oh my!
What'd you say, Todd?
I said it's a YouTube conspiracy. They're getting us left and right.
They are. Fifth Lord said, if you guys ever see turntable record players at the bin, sometimes the needle cartridge bring good money. Yeah. And you don't have to take the whole thing. They just screw up. Brands like Technics. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You always forget about that little stuff.
Yeah, just snap that arm right off. On your back.
What'd you say, Jim?
Just snap that tone arm right off.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go take my stuff out to the mailbox.
Right.
I'll be right back.
Last night, my husband called me and I told him, I says, I made 500 subs, dear. And he goes, did you make any money yet on that? I said, no. He goes, well, let me know when you make money on it. So then I didn't have the heart this morning before he went to work to tell him that I have to have 1,000 subscribers to make any money now. That's Lori. She's the thrifty picker.
Yeah.
She's a new addition to our panel.
I'm the new Brady Bunch kid.
I've seen that Go Girl. Have you tried it yet? Mother's Mustache said at Thrifty Picker, I've seen that Go Girl. Have you tried it yet?
Yes, I have.
Oh, I see it. I see now you just typed it in the chat. Answer her, dang it.
Oh, my daughter bought it for me. I'm like, what is this? I thought it was some kind of joke. And she's like, no, Mom, it's real. I can see that it's real. I'm holding my hand. What am I supposed to do? He said it's for going in the woods or something so you don't have to squat. I was like, okay.
No, we've done 24 hours on this channel. But they're never going to do it again.
Oh.
Sally said, absolutely not.
Well, pray tell, I must know. Is that for me, Mother's Mustache?
Never say never, Nikki. What did I see never
Hi,
about?
Turtle Trader. How you doing?
Oh, the 24-hour show.
No, actually, it works really good. I mean, considering we spend sometimes 24 to 36 hours on a pay lake, and I absolutely hate their bathrooms. I mean, every time you go in there, there's like a tarantula in there, and I'm like, well, I don't have to go now.
Oh, God.
So, I mean, because we do a lot of tournament fishing and stuff for catfish around here, because there's big money in that. So, yeah, I always complain about having to go to the bathroom and how nasty they always are. So, that's what my daughter bought me.
Huh.
And it does work. I mean, they sell them worldwide for campers and truck drivers and everything. As I'd never heard of it until she got it for me.
Yeah.
I was like, where did you find this? She said, Amazon. I was like, okay.
I needed one of those when I was a truck driver.
Yep. Well, when I was younger, I've had the poison oak on my ass when I was younger. So, I mean, that's not fun.
Thrifty Picker lives in Ohio.
Yep. I'm about 20 minutes out of Cincinnati. I live in Mason, Ohio. 20 to 30 minutes.
There's a lot of people from Ohio.
Yeah.
He lives over in Oregon. Gotta love Oregon.
We almost ended up in Oregon. If my dad would have gotten his way when everybody else was little, I wasn't born yet, but that's where he was heading because he was a truck driver. He drove for International Papers in Cincinnati and Mason.
Yeah.
And my mom's like, nope.
Yeah, I love Oregon. It's so beautiful over there. If I had to live anywhere else, it would be Oregon. I mean,
I know it is
here, but yeah,
gorgeous.
If somebody said you can't live in Minnesota or Wisconsin anymore, I'd be like, all right, I'll move to Oregon. Yeah, I love Oregon. It's so beautiful. My only regret is my family hasn't seen Oregon yet. I saw it as a truck driver many, many times, but my family hasn't been over there yet. I keep wanting to go and bring them, but my husband doesn't really like road trips. And after this last summer, when we took the road trip out to Pennsylvania, I don't know if he'll go on a road trip to Pennsylvania. Or I mean, to Oregon.
Yeah, I do have somewhat of a southern accent. Mother's mustache. That's just the redneck, I guess, because we're so close to Kentucky.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pacific Northwest is gorgeous. I love it over there. It's beautiful. My favorite place was always Mount Shasta. I love Mount Shasta. Even the dirt was pretty. That's in Northern California. I love that.
My dad loved traveling out there. He'd take every road trip he could get just to go. Anytime they were going out that way, he's like, I want Oregon. I want, Washington State and all that. So
fun to drive a semi over there too.
I was too little to ride with him. Oh. That's on my bucket list, is to go head out that way.
Yeah, anytime I went over to Oregon, I tell them, "Yep, I'm going to take a couple days off. I take a day or two off, and so that I can enjoy it." Especially when I went over to the coast. I've never seen a coast as beautiful as the Oregon coast. It's so gorgeous over there.
Golfers have the clumsy.
Over here. Don't tell anybody, Thrift Lord. Yeah. Everybody looks like him.
Never say never, Nikki. What's that about? Never say never.
What? Oh, and Thrift Lord asked what was the record longest show on here, and we said 24 hours, and I said, but Sally said never again. And Val said never say never.
Mother's mustache, no, but I know there's some right here, kind of like in my backyard, that my nephew and I plan to hit this year. We've just been waiting for it to get the 3 prongs. So if you don't know what that is, it's ginseng. We call it sang around here. You can only pick it when it's at 3 prongs old.
Right.
But we literally have some across the lake where I live, so we've been waiting patiently for it to grow. Then it's like $400 a pound. So
wow.
Yeah, I agree, Thrift Lord. Kate Sutherland used to live in the foothills of Mount Shasta. It is indeed beautiful and magical. It is so beautiful. You know what? One of my favorite parts of Mount Shasta is that gas station at the top in the bathroom.
Yep. In the bathroom.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we've been talking about bathrooms since you left.
What's up with that?
At the top of Mount Shasta, well, I don't know if it's still there, but when I was driving truck,
right,
there was a gas station at the top of Mount, or close to the top or whatever of Mount Shasta, and it was or top of the highway, I should say. It wasn't actually on top of Mount Shasta, but anyways, and you go in the bathroom and there's like, they have mannequins in the bathtub and stuff, and it was just funny. They were all dressed up, and it was just pretty funny when you're not expecting it, you know.
I will be right back. I gotta go pull some inventory.
I have that all the time in my files.
Oh no. Yep. Other Jason, he said, I just had a cave-in in my office that could have caused an OSHA lawsuit. It's a good thing you're the only one there, huh? You're the only worker there. I really need to ship some stuff out to some of you folks. Yep, you do. We've talked about that before. Yes, we do.
I have that all the time in my files, Jason. OSHA would shut me down in a heartbeat.
Put you out of service, huh?
Yeah. I actually had a cave-in yesterday. And bye, Charles. I actually had a cave-in yesterday. Willow walked by, my little Jack Russell, and it darn near took her out.
Oh my God. Thanks, Charles. Jennifer said you need to get to listing.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, here you go. Put this on the file.
Yeah,
I need-
Yeah, some of us have inventory systems. I have like a bin system, the numbered bins.
Oh, it makes it so much more interesting if you can just, if you have to go dig through stuff.
Well, yeah, there's nothing greater than, not being able to find something and then you're like frantically searching for it. I love that feeling. Yeah. You really feel alive.
Wow. OJ says, have you heard the conspiracy theory that Mount Shasta is hollowed out with the largest top secret government facility in the West? I never heard of that, but I don't know. I guess it could happen.
I thought maybe they had a secret Shasta soda factory.
Oh, Thrift Lord says he just digs. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That could be a recipe for disaster.
Yeah.
If you get a good inventory system, sales and packing up and stuff, shipping isn't as hard. Like I always use this as an example. A couple of years ago, I was in the hospital for 7 days. And if I didn't have the inventory system that I had, I'd have been SOL,
Right.
But because of the inventory system I have, I was able to tell my husband exactly where the items were, and he was able to keep my shipping going.
Right.
So even though I was in the hospital, I was able to still make money. So inventory systems are a good idea. A good idea.
Yep. OJ says, I found that you can find the lost item right away if you just cancel the order.
That's all you got to do. Yeah. That's the truth. Yeah. Yeah. As soon as I cancel the order, yeah, that's when you find it.
I hate that, yeah.
We all know that's true.
So true.
What is going on with my bangs this morning? Holy smokes.
You guys
You
sound?
shared your inventory system, Nikki.
You don't hear that?
All I do is numbered
Yeah, I
bins.
think it's Todd's head. Todd, are your headphones acting up?
My inventory system is pretty easy. It's just numbered bins. Everything gets put in a numbered bin, and that number just goes into my bottom of my description. And the reason why I don't put it in the SKU field or whatever that is, whatever that field is, I put it in my description because a lot of times I'm on my cell phone.
Right.
So then it's easy for me to just find the bin number.
Yeah.
I was muted. I don't think it's me.
Yeah, but it was.
I muted you. I muted you.
Yeah, it was.
Oh.
Because it stopped when Valerie muted you. But now it's not doing it, so you're all right.
Yeah, you're good for the moment.
How about when I headbang?
Not yet.
And then when as bins start getting empty, then I just put items in those bins and put a number in my listing. It should be a foolproof method. But the problem is that you get somebody asking you a question about an item or something, you go and take it out, and it's like nighttime or cold out or something, and you're like, oh, I'll put that away when I get back out there, and then it never finds its way back into that bin. So
that's why I avoid
letters on her bins, and she also puts in the description. Works great, yeah. But I figured there's only 26 letters in the alphabet, so there's an infinite amount of numbers, so that's why I did numbers.
I number mine. I use numbers and then letters, so I'll be like my cart totes are like T1, T2, T3. But you could have other letters.
Yeah,
like
and a regular
A.
eBay stuff's an E. It's either E or T with a number behind it.
Before I deleted both my stores, I was up to 150 bins. Well,
Wow.
boxes, not bins, but yeah. I was that number to like 150 or 151, something like that.
Yeah, Valerie says I double up when I use the alphabet.
Yeah.
I do too.
AA.
I write everything down on paper too. That way my kids can come in here and pull it if I need them to. I can find where it's at on the hard copy, and then go pull it from the numbered bin.
And that's what I originally started doing with mine. Was I put everything on a index card. Each bin had an index card with it, with the corresponding number on top and everything that was in that bin. But then once you start selling stuff out of them bins and you start putting stuff back, then you got to change the card. So I just said, he wants to know, is this full-time or part-time gig for everyone? Full-time for me.
Full-time for me.
Full-time for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, OJ says I bought all these huge bins, and now I've found that I have to unstack 3 or 4 heavy bins to get a baseball card in the bottom bin. Should have used the shelf and small bin system.
That's what I do now, OJ. Gotta have.
Yeah.
Especially
the thing that I do is I have a shelf for my hard goods. And so I organize them on the shelves. I don't put them in any kind of bins or anything. I keep all of my bins I use my clothing for. So and I have those separated as far as size. So when I need a Hawaiian shirt that's a medium, I know exactly what bin to go to. That just means I gotta, maybe dig through maybe 10 or 15 shirts to find the right one, which will take me, less than 5 minutes to do. So it's a lot better than what it was, because it was taking me, an hour to find, 5 or 6 things. And now it just takes me, a few minutes. So big difference.
What about you, Thrift Lord? Are you full-time?
Sounds like somebody's cutting down a tree.
It's me. I'm cutting a big box. They're old time, like calliope. They're metal discs that go like in a calliope. They got little, not like they're giant music box discs, but they all had to have like padding in between them so you don't bend the little pins or whatever. And it's just a big pain in the neck. So I had to find a huge box because they're 16 inches in diameter. So the box had to be 16 by 16.
wow.
So I'm cutting down this huge box.
Oh, wow.
We stopped using we started out using totes, but then we switched to these boxes, and you can find them somewhere. They're 12 inches by 12 inches by 8.
Yeah.
If that dimension reminds you of anything. So you use those boxes and you write the number on this nice white box, and this way it's very hard to stack so much stuff in there that you'll crush it. And we use those, and we put them on bookshelves, and that way you don't stack anything on top of them. And it works pretty good. For clothing, we put each one in a box that's like white and has it's like the right size for a shirt, but it's about the size of a large book. And you put the shirt inside that, and then we stack those on those gray metal shelves you get at the lumber store. And you just like a library, you just look, and we write on the spine of each one of those boxes what's inside. And that's how we do our shirt or clothing inventory. And the other stuff goes in those little white boxes, or they're not little; they're 12 by 12 by 8. So.
Yeah, I use those similar boxes, Jim.
Yeah. Well, it's a uniform.
We're from Wisconsin. We can find the same boxes, right?
Yeah, it is lucky. Wouldn't it be neat if you could find them nationwide? But the nice thing about the uniformity is that 8-inch dimension for the height. Now you can set your shelves, so everybody, rather than going dumpster diving for different boxes, this way each one of those boxes is going to be identical dimension, and it makes organizing a lot easier.
Yeah, that's very true.
And we have about 31 to 3,200 items in inventory. But each box is going to, especially on smalls, I mean, a box could hold 50 to 70 things, you know, if there's items. So you don't really need that. It's not like you got hundreds of these boxes. Well, maybe around 100.
Yeah, I like those boxes because then you can pack them light too, so you're not straining yourself. Because we're all getting older. I mean, I'm only 43, but we're all getting older, so the days of the big, huge, heavy bins, you know, are going to come to an end, and so you might as well.
Yep.
Well, yeah, and you wind up with something in there. It's like a piece of chalkware or something. It's heavy and delicate, and it winds up crushing the stuff underneath it. And it's like you said, well, the baseball card with all that junk on top of it, you know, the baseball card could get damaged, or if it's a plastic holder, it gets scratched up. This way, you don't have 8 inches. You can't get too much weight on top of the stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That worked out better for us.
Yeah. They're just.
That's why Tar wouldn't go with it. That's why Tar was fighting me on the totes, was because the stuff at the bottom of the tote was getting crushed, and she was right. I didn't know how else to do it, and then I figured it out. I'm like, well, if I make the, I was thinking about small totes, but I'm like, that's awkward. How do you shelve those small totes? But like, we do boxes, we can actually. And then the 12 by 12 by 8 box just came into my life, and it was a perfect size.
Check out this mug I sold. It's a half mug from Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
It says Las Vegas was so expensive I can only afford half a mug.
Hi, Mama Day.
Good morning.
Where's Jessica?
Hi.
Smith.
Will the real Jessica Smith please stand up?
I was just say, but I have my mouth.
Please stand
I have my mouth full of food.
So I found two silver chains to add to my jewelry lot and a gold necklace.
I can't hear you. Somebody's making noise.
No, you're fine. I found a gold necklace and 2 silver chains and a silver pendant and a silver bracelet to add to my jewelries.
Nice.
Wow.
I mean, I figure I want it to be I'm gonna have a good value.
Yeah.
Go
And
on to the MSP auction show on Saturday, and Mama J, Jessica is going to be on there. Show her some support.
Guaranteed gold and silver, not just a random guarantee.
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Which
gonna
is
have
good
some
because
stuff.
sometimes you don't know if you're going to get anything. That's because it's a tiny gold necklace, but you can't even see it on camera. It's thin. Can you see it moving a little bit?
Sounds like you're trying to entice Todd. It sounds to me like, Jessica, like you're trying to entice the guy that calls himself the silver hair stacker.
Here's the silver necklace, though. It's a thick one.
Silver gold.
And then there's another silver necklace.
Or Schmiegel.
Yeah, there's a lot of silver and gold. The gold doesn't weigh anything though. It's light. It's just a little 10K.
So is this a virgin jar?
Well, some of it is, and some of it I added. Like I'm adding the silver and the gold and stuff.
All right. Well, if you do a virgin jar, just make sure you poke holes in the cap so it can get some air.
Oh my god.
That's how she gets knocked up, though, Todd. Or Tim. Is that how you make your anchor babies?
Oh.
Hey, that's a trade secret.
Anywho, that's right. Anywho. I'm glad you found some more stuff that you can
Well, this
add.
is all my own stuff, and the only reason why I'm like okay with it is because I was thinking, I was like, I've had this shit sitting for literally like probably 20 years, and I don't ever use it, and I know it's got value, but I'm not.
Yeah.
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 It's just like it's just been sitting, and it's like I have no. It's collecting dust in my house.
Right. You don't have
So what?
anything,
I die
any
later on in life,
emotional attachment to it.
No,
So.
I never have. I just don't. I don't. The only thing I'm attached to emotionally is Power Rangers, but other than that, my life is,
Emotionally attached to Power Rangers.
Oh my god, I love Power Rangers so much. So much. It's sickening.
Go Power Rangers.
But it's the old Power Rangers though, like the original Power Rangers only.
Like the 80s. Is it the 80s?
Look at this. Don't these look nice together?
Ooh, those are pretty.
They're nice together, aren't they?
Yeah,
These
those
are real. This one's diamond and this one's diamond and sapphire.
Yeah,
And they're both white gold, so white gold.
What are they? 14 carat? 14K?
No, they're just 10. But they have diamonds in them, so that kind of helps with the value a little bit. And then this one's got a sapphire, the blue. I mean, they both could use a little TLC, but they're pretty. Just some, shining. Okay. Anyway, so I'll get off my jewelry kick, but I just thought I would say that I found some more.
Cool. A Purple Lily wanted to know, Mama J, if you sell mostly jewelry.
No, I don't sell any jewelry. That's why, like, my jewelry. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't sell any jewelry, or else I would have already sold this stuff online. And some of it could be really good, but I don't know because, like, even if I dug through a jewelry jar, I would have no clue what I was looking for. The only stuff that I knew that was real was because it's mine. Like I was there when it was purchased, and I know what it is. But besides that, I'm so not knowledgeable on jewelry. So no, my answer is no. I'd be terrible at jewelry selling because I just don't know enough about the pieces because some of the pieces that aren't gold and silver are worth a lot of money too. But I just don't know about them.
Right.
So maybe one day I'll get a while and venture out into that land. But not for now. I like to do toys and clothing. I know that's a weird mix, but that's what I like.
I like to do anything that makes me money.
That too, but I'm just stuck at jewelry.
I'll be right back. I gotta go let lug nut in and blow my nose. I got the sneeze.
Mokos.
And then I talked my boyfriend out of this bobblehead too, so that's exciting. Because it's a Dell Jr. bobblehead that they gave away. It's a collectible.
Uh-huh.
They did it at Valvoline, whatever it's called. No, it was at like Napa Auto Parts or something. If you bought so much oil, you got this collector's. It's the thing's kind of dented, but it's sealed.
Oh,
And
cool.
There's a Dale Earnhardt Jr. bobblehead in there.
Nice.
I figured I'd put that with my Clint Boyer autograph. So I think I ended up with pretty good stuff. I gotta finish getting pictures taken today. Other than that, today I get to go get new eyeballs, so that's exciting too, because I am blind.
That's very exciting.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be able to have some glasses that I can see out of again.
Makes a big difference.
It'll help you with your reselling to find that good stuff then.
Yeah.
I'm sure it will. I mean, yeah, it'll definitely add some value.
I used to only wear my when I met Jim. I never wore my glasses. The only time I ever wore my glasses was if I was reading or if I was driving, so I could see street signs. And now I wear them all the time.
Yeah, well, my glasses
can't
are
see
so
with-
bad at this point, I can't even see the street signs with them. So
I can't either. I mean, I can recognize a stop sign by its color and shape, but I couldn't read it.
Yeah.
With your glasses, you can't.
No, without my glasses.
Oh no, without it, I couldn't even see the shape. But with them, I can't read it at this point.
That's not good, Jessica.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
without my glasses. I can't read a speedometer. And honestly, because I've sat in cars with hood ornaments, I can't. If I'm sitting in the driver's seat, I could not tell you if that car had a hood ornament or not.
No, I can't. I mean, I can't see far or near, so that's the shitty part.
Oh, I can see close up. Real good.
No, so like I have like about this much, like this distance, and that's all I can see. Because
boy.
like when it gets too close, I can't see. But if it's like more than a half a foot away, then I can't see it either. It's bad. I'm super blind. That's okay.
I get my driver's license. The lady at the DOT would be like, "Oh, try it without your glasses, in case you forget your glasses one day." Drive. I'm like, "Ma'am, I cannot drive an automobile without eyeglasses."
Oh my gosh! Right?
Yeah, I'm like, she's like pushing me to try it without my glasses. I'm like, okay, I can't read the first letter. What do you want me to do now?
That's so terrible. Well, that's safe. I bet she lost her job. Come on.
If you look at the side of my glasses, they're like a half-inch thick. You can't tell them that.
Yeah, that's how mine are too. That's funny. I know the struggle. That's hilarious. Yep.
Of course, you know what that'd come in handy for? If I had to go to the bathroom where they have a tarantula with shiny eyes looking up at me, I just take off my glasses. I wouldn't even know it was there.
Oh my gosh, I'm not sure. Oh, I don't know how that works. Well, I think he'd still eat you, but it's okay. I mean, if it makes you feel better about your death, then that's fine. I hate
That tarantula.
Boy.
My friend had a pet tarantula. I'm like, what possesses you to get this big hairy thing that's the size of your palm and makes you think, wow, I need that as a pet? I don't know. I had a snake, but it wasn't the same. Spiders are worse.
Spiders are just.
I would say that'd probably be about the same for me. Like, if you got a snake, that I would ask.
Yeah, but like the little ball pythons aren't mean. Like I had a ball python and it was nice.
Yeah,
I don't like. Okay, I gotta go, but
If
Jim.
you have that fear, though, yeah, that makes sense. I see what you're saying, Valerie. If you have that fear, though, you're like, why the hell would you even do that? Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's like, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty much the same thing.
Oh, I think it's back. I won't take either one, spiders or snakes.
Yeah. That is a snake. But that ain't what it takes.
We did a couple years ago. Me and Mike. His mom lives in a old farmhouse, and so basically the pantry, the what do you call it, the roof was coming in, the ceiling was falling in basically, And so we decided that we were going to go ahead and fix it, me and him. And so we did. We, put the drywall up and all of that. But once we got the first ceiling down, we found that there was snakes in the wood, or around the joists and stuff, and like they wouldn't come loose. They were like wrapped around it. I don't know what kind of a snake it was, but I know that like his mom flipped out once before when there was a snake in the house. They live in they live on a farm. That's going to happen. So yeah, they said they started yelling. They're like, get mom out of the house. And she's like, what's going on here? And I mean, everybody was kind of in a panic, and so yeah, they had to take the snakes out. Gives me the willies every time I think about it.
Like that would bother me. Even with having a pet snake, that would bother me. I don't want random snakes. No thanks.
Yeah. If I got a snake, I want to know where it is, and I want to know all the logistics about it.
Yeah.
I don't want no surprises.
Here.
I mean, I made sure that he had a locking top on his cage. I didn't play around. Not that he would have done anything, but I just don't.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to respect them. You can't just. He could have bit me and it would have hurt, and you can get infections even from the ones that aren't venomous. You can get infections and stuff, so you just got to be careful.
Yeah.
So no, I wouldn't want no snakes hanging out in my wall. No thanks. On my ceiling.
Yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't do that.
Yeah, we get ticks here.
Ticks?
Ticks.
Yeah, we get ticks here too.
I don't like those either.
No.
That's kind of scary. Ticks. We never had a problem in California with ticks. So
no, thanks, Puppy.
When I came here, Mike said, because I wanted to go mushroom hunting.
Oh my gosh.
And Mike's like, no. He said, we're not going. I'm like, why not? He goes, because there's ticks out there, and I'm not going to get a tick on me or something like that. Okay.
That's why they make people off.
That's like a different type of thing, though, Valerie. Like, it's not like you'd come home with one. Whenever my dad used to go mushroom hunting when we were little, he would literally come home with like hundreds of ticks on him.
Oh my gosh.
Literally hundreds. Like, either crawling, I mean, not hundreds in him, but at least crawling on him. Like, he would have several in him, but then it would take my mom all night to sit there with him and get rid of all the ticks.
Oh my gosh.
It was horrible, but the mushrooms were so good.
I hate mushrooms. I hate them.
Up at the steam farm on the wood pile. Yeah, I bring home tons of ticks all the time.
Oh yeah.
I do not do mushrooms. I tried them, and they are disgusting.
Oh my gosh, you are a sick woman. Those things go for like $30
now.
Yeah. They go for like $30 a pound. You know why? Because they're golden and yummy.
Nope. No thank you.
Oh my
thanks,
gosh.
but no thanks. I'll pass.
Maybe somebody didn't cook them right for you.
Well, that is likely. But I still don't like them, so.
Fair enough.
I like chicken of the woods mushrooms.
I haven't had them.
I love the flavor of mushrooms, but the texture of them drives me nuts. So if I eat mushrooms, I have to chew fast because the texture of them bothers me. But I just love the taste of mushrooms.
I like the morel mushrooms. Sponge mushrooms are my favorite.
My favorite's the morels. That's my favorite.
Yeah, morels are good.
We have a lot of morels up here, but that's the ones that go for $30 a pound up here.
Oh yeah. Have you ever deep fried them?
Oh my god, yeah. That's the only way to eat them. So good. So good. That's why I told Valerie there's no way she's had them cooked right because you can't. I don't know anybody who doesn't like a morel mushroom.
Oh,
Even
they're
people
so
who
good.
hate mushrooms. Even people who hate mushrooms typically like those morels when
We have a
they're
lot of those. We have a lot of those false morels, and those are pretty good too.
I haven't had the only ones I've ever had is the morels because that's what we have, but that's what we have in abundance of anyway.
The false ones are bigger and they're kind of they grow. It's a brown clump, but it's we have a lot more of those than we have actual morels. But those are good. Those are good too. Not as good as actual morel, but it's pretty good.
Hank Ellen said, "Do you all have fried Oreos and pickles?" Yes, and that's
yeah, deep fried pickles. Mm-hmm.
My God, deep fried Oreos are so good. Oh my God,
deep fried Twinkies.
Yeah, I don't think
you never had a deep fried Twinkie?
No.
Oh my goodness.
Or Oreos or anything like that. I've never had
that. Deep fried Snickers.
Never had anything like that.
Well, if you can have a deep fried Oreo, definitely have one because it is really good.
Yeah, and if you have a rapid heartbeat, that deep fried Twinkie will slow it right down.
That's the only reason I go to county fairs to get that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have that stuff up here. We must be too far north. Nikki, you have that stuff in Duluth?
What?
The deep fried Oreos and deep fried Twinkies?
Occasionally, we have like a vendor that will do it.
Yeah, usually I got south of here to get stuff like that.
We can get
you have to get that like occasions, like fairs and stuff like that.
Down in Cincinnati, they have food truck rallies about every other weekend in the summer, spring and summer, so you can get just about anything you can think of down there.
I like those funnel cakes. They leave that like grease coating on your mouth, so when you're riding the rides, it's like they're making you queasy anyway. But now you got this greasy funnel cake riding around your guts. Oh, it's fun times.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
Somebody's killing each other.
Somebody's angry. Mabel's kicking ass.
No, it ain't Mabel. They're silent here. Mine are all asleep.
Oh.
It's a dog war.
Sorry, Lori.
I gotta go. My sister's here.
Okay. See you later.
Bye now.
I'll tell y'all later. Bye.
Bye. I thought it was Mabel.
Yeah, no.
Oh, Thin Mints put in the freezer. Yeah, yum.
Oh boy.
Whatever.
Yeah, Lyme disease can lay dormant. Yeah. Hope your grandson's okay. Yeah. Well, that's scary.
What's dormant?
Usually, if they treat Lyme's disease, if they catch it right away and they treat it, usually you can get rid of it. But yeah, it can lay dormant and not. Yeah. One time, and a little tip: if you go have a Lyme's disease test and it comes up negative, they say wait like a few weeks and go back. Because a lot of people, it can, like she said, it can lay dormant, and they say, I think it was like 3 to 6 weeks, go back and get another check. Wow. Because then it can show up again.
Yeah, and it's like the venereal disease affects your nervous system. The initial symptoms are not sore joints. Because, oh yeah, you get Lyme disease, you get sore joints. That's at the tail end of it. When you first get it, it's going to be photophobia and a severe headache. Yeah. And if you got a red tick bite and photophobia and a bad headache, get your butt to urgent care and get that checked out. I did, and because it was a wood tick, and that's so the guy said, well, it had to be Ehrlichium, so whatever. But it was a similar symptoms of Lyme disease. I didn't have the bullseye around the Lyme tick bite. I only had it around the wood tick bite, but it was bright red, and that tick was really dug into me. And I mean, I couldn't see. and somebody turned on a light bulb. I mean, I was like blind. I was like this, like a lightning bolt in your head. So they gave me the antibiotics, and it stopped it. So
Yeah.
But when I talked to the guy, I'm like, well, my joints don't hurt, and the guy's like, you won't get that for months. He goes, by the time that happens, you're probably you're gonna have permanent damage. He goes, you gotta get checked out right away when you get the headache. So, FYI.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes it lays dormant for years, even.
Yeah.
Not
Hi, Stephen.
It can.
Yeah, mine was within like 6 hours of getting the tick. Well, what happens is, though, the symptoms that I had will go away. They'll only last about 24, 48 hours. And then when the symptoms go away, then it goes into like some kind of dormancy or whatever and starts attacking other parts of your nervous system.
So then people think, oh, I'm in the clear. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like after they lose that headache or whatever, they're like, oh, I just had a headache.
And it's like those guys, when they didn't have good treatments for venereal disease, it's those guys who would let it, or people who would let it go, and they'd have permanent, nervous system damage.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, Grandma Magic Classic said he was treated right away. That's good. Hopefully all turns out okay. That's scary stuff.
Yeah, I think it gave me doxycycline.
Yeah, it is. That's a skin one.
Doxy.
Knock on wood, I've never had it, but
that one covers skin rashes, and it covers like nervous system shit.
I had a dog that couldn't stand up. My old lab, he couldn't get up, and I had some left over. And I'm like, you know what? I figured he's probably half my weight, so I broke the pills in half and gave him to him. He was up and walking around in 2 days.
That's
and
awesome.
He never had the problem. He couldn't get up again. Whatever it was that doxycycline killed it.
Got it. Yeah.
It's only curable if you catch it right away, Mother's Mustache. It is treatable, though. Well, if they treated him right away, he should be okay, Grandma Magic Classic. I hope so.
And that was your medical minute from the resellers.
We know everything.
That's right, we do. We have so much experience here. Yeah, that we know everything. We know all.
What other channel can you go to and get all this information?
That's
free?
right. That is right.
No AdSense advertising.
46 people watching.
Woohoo!
Some of you people come in the chat and say hi.
Yeah, 46 people out there.
Yeah.
Come on in and join the party.
We won't bite you, we promise.
I will.
Wow.
We'll keep Jessica muzzled.
Speak for yourself. No. We're a good bunch of people.
Oh, you're getting
Good
some
people.
storage units, Grandma Magic Classics? Awesome. I just prefer to just go to regular auctions. I do go some storage shed auctions, see if I get anything cheap, but really and truly, oh my God, that's a lot of work.
Yeah, I was considering it, and I really had to weigh and really think about, what am I going to find in those in a storage, unit? What would I put in a storage unit? I put some mattresses, and I put maybe a washer and a dryer, maybe some, a couple of totes of clothing, maybe some machinery. That's going to be, not that I'm lazy or anything like that, but that's going to be more than what I can handle.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like you could deal with it, but do you want to do it for the cost? It wouldn't be worth your time.
No, no.
It wouldn't be worth the hassle, but I think you would be physically able to, but it'd be a pain in the ass.
You
Right.
can find storage units that make you a lot of money and that are worth your time. But but you can also get burnt on it. Where like me and Tara, we go to regular auctions. We can look in those boxes before we buy them. We can control how much work we do that day, you know?
Right. Right.
And I like digging too. I love to dig. And that's why I like the box lots at auctions, because it's like Christmas morning when I bring them home and start digging through them. But like I said, I can control my work that way.
Right.
You know, if I don't want to work that hard that day, I buy less box lots.
Well, and that was something that I just really had to reevaluate and decide, you know, how far did I want to go into that?
Yeah.
And so, you know, I decided that probably at this time in my life, with my storage abilities and everything, is probably not a good time. But it doesn't mean that I won't do that, you know, later on, you know, maybe when I get to North Carolina or something. But for right now, it's just not my thing.
Yeah.
If you flea market, storage lockers are better for, I would say, because we always get stuff that's eBayable out of storage units, but a lot of the stuff you get is what I would call like household goods and stuff like that. Just does better at a flea market.
Yeah.
You know, stuff it's just when you add the shipping to it, it's not worth anything. But if you bring a boatload of this stuff to a flea market, it's what people are looking for at flea markets. They're looking for cheap stuff. You know, they may need I need one of those. I need a carpet shampoo or whatever. You know, it's just not worth shipping. But if you take it to the flea market, you get $20 for it or something like that.
Yeah.
I found that once we didn't do the flea markets anymore, it's a little tougher to get rid of the that type of stuff. But I never had a storage unit I didn't make a lot of money on.
Yeah.
I can't think of one bad one. But you got to have, like you say, with storage and stuff, like we have like unlimited places to put the stuff while we're sorting through it and stuff. If you're tight on space, it's pretty tough to do. Because I think Jason said when he does them, he's got a storage unit. He'll take them right over to an empty storage unit and store them there, or re-rent the unit there, you know, until he can get the stuff out. And I have done that at storage. I haven't actually gone through it, but I have talked to the person who runs the place and said, "Can I actually rent this unit if I can't get this stuff out of here? Because if I buy like 5 or 6 units, I don't know if I can get them all trailered out. I'll ask them if the ones I can't empty, if I can rent the unit. Usually they'll let you do it, unless they already committed it to somebody.
I'm gonna try to make a video about auctions, because like Grandma Magic Classic said she wants to try auctions so bad, but want to go with someone like Tara or Nikki so I can learn. I'm gonna try to get a video going for auctions. Like maybe I can get my daughter to film it or something while I'm at an auction.
Yeah.
So you can kind of see what goes on. But some auctions I'd have to do it at my normal auction because I can do pretty much anything I want there because I'm friends with the auctioneer. But some auctions kind of frown on that kind of stuff. But
I think sometimes people are just afraid to bid, you know, because you're in this forum, you're in this room with all these people, and they're afraid to hold up their number. They're like, well, you know, everybody's, you know, it's like stage fright. But usually, I mean, once you're buying stuff, the auctioneer, they're always looking for new junkies. So they see you start pulling up your money. Next thing he's going to be talking, oh, hey, sweetheart, you know, glad you're here tonight. You know, the auctioneers are always schmoozing you or whatever. It's real easy to do. Just don't overpay. Just when you do a little bit of legwork before you go to the auction, usually they post pictures, do a little bit of research, and make sure that you're not overpaying for stuff. Or after you walk through and look at the stuff that they're about to auction off, preview it the first hour, and then open up your smartphone and start looking at stuff up and make sure that you're not, you know, get a basic idea what this stuff's worth so you don't overpay. You'll be fine.
Yeah, Grandma Magic Classic said it's kind of scary. It's not. It is scary at first, but once you get in it and you start bidding, it's really not that scary. I mean, it takes a minute to get used to it, but once you get the flow of things, I mean, I recommend sitting there and listening to the auctioneer, because sometimes you have auctioneers who are so fast. It's really, even me growing up around auctions, I still go to some auctioneers. It's like, wait a minute, what did he just say? You know, it's really hard to understand. But if you sit there and you listen and you start getting your ear used to it, you usually can start picking up on it. And just sit there for a while and just listen. You don't have to hurry up and buy, you know, and just listen, and your ear will get used to it, and then you'll start figuring it out. And yeah, just get in there and bid. The Raider, I don't do that, so I don't know anything about it. Plus, we're not really into drama, and we don't trash people on this. And if I did a video, I would only be able to do a video, because I wouldn't be able to do live at an auction, because unless it's an outside auction. But if it was an inside auction, I wouldn't be able to go live, because there's no service there.
Oh yeah, and these old guys at these auctions, they don't like anybody taking pictures of them or nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Good way to get your phone folded in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the guys, they have like a tote or something on their seat, you know, with their number on there that this is reserved for, you know, that old guy that's always sitting there. If I could just see how those old guys that take it with somebody like with a smartphone filming them, yeah, they would not like that at all. Well, why are you biting him? Be nice. Oh, do you miss Mama?
Yeah, that's my daughter. One of these times I'll have her. It'll probably be the spring or summer, though, so I can do it outside.
Bingo. No.
Mom, yes.
It's just really hard to do, because you're so into the bidding and stuff. It's just really hard to do it yourself.
Yeah.
To film an auction, because you're so into the bidding and you don't want to miss out on anything. And
I don't know if you could even video it by yourself. It would take a lot. I mean, you use a lot of your mind when you're doing stuff like that.
mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a difference between, you're multitasking to like an extreme level, so you really can't fit much more. So I think you're right. I don't know if I could even attempt to do it. I'd literally just have to prop up my phone somewhere and hope nobody took it, you know?
Yeah.
That's the only way I'd be able to do it.
Oh yeah, that would be fun. Mother's mustache. This river that runs next to my house, somebody said it had gold in it, but I don't think so.
Well, you better go get to panning.
Yeah. I've lived here for 10 years and I haven't had the urge to go try. I think he's full of shit.
See, Mother's mustache, I want to go to that place. There's like a state park that you can do that for free. And you get to keep any like diamonds that you find or whatever.
There's a place in Arkansas.
Is that where it's at?
There's a diamond mine in Arkansas. I think it's Arkansas. Yeah.
Yeah, and is it the one that's free to the public and you get to keep? They just ask you to.
I think it's. I don't know that it's free. I think it might be free, but I think you have to pay for, they have a place where you can, pay for all of your supplies and stuff like that you need, like shovels and.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, unless you bring your own.
I think it is like $10. I don't know that it's free.
No, there's a state. There's a state.
People are they're gonna make money on that. So
no, there's a state park that is free. That's free for you to dig.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
The only thing they ask is if you find a diamond, you take it to the ranger station, so that they can record it or whatever.
Right.
But I mean, yeah, I'm sure they have like a tourist tent there that's got all the supplies. And I'm sure people just buy them there because it's easier. But I'm sure you could bring your own too.
Arkansas Diamond State Park. Yep. It's actually just over the border from Missouri, I think.
Maybe I'll take the kids this summer. That would be fun.
Yeah, free diamonds.
Free digging in the dirt and not worrying about mom yelling at you.
Put those kids to work.
Turtle Trader says so many places here in Georgia, Tennessee, and Carolinas. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Shine bright like a diamond. Yep.
Shine on, you crazy
Ringo,
diamond.
what you got? Come here.
That's where the real diamonds are, Grandma Magic Classics. Them bins.
No, shake.
You would think anyway, the way people flock them when they're new ones coming out. I heard the hot springs is cool there too, so maybe, Kathy, maybe we should just make a trip on it.
Grandma Magic Classics. Yeah, you got to get to the bins.
Wow.
I told her that's where all the real diamonds are.
She's a clothing seller, ain't she?
I think everybody should really experience that at least one time.
Fun. It's so fun.
And you may love it, you may hate it.
No, you'll love it.
You just it's okay if you do hard those hard goods at the bins. Everybody thinks that the bins are just clothes, and there are some places that just have clothes. You have to look at the pictures, do some research, but they have hard goods there too. They have. I mean, when me and Jessica went, she had a cart full of hard goods. She had a lot of good stuff. So,
Bye, Hank.
Oh, Kathy says, I'm in southern Missouri and I would love to get down there, but I haven't yet. Yeah, that's someplace where I would like to go. I would like to mark that off of my bucket list. Amelia, do you go to the Kansas City bins? Is that where you travel to? Bye, Hank. Have fun. Yeah, Casey bins. We're gonna have to get together. We're gonna have to do a little meetup. Me and Jessica. Because I'm gonna start going every month to the bins. That's my goal anyway. Yeah,
if I was closer to the bins, I'd probably go more often just to check. But it being so far away, I only go when I go down to the cities.
Yeah.
Stop in, but
Well, that's something you could do in the wintertime when there's not live auctions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because in the summertime we don't even really hit thrift stores or anything like that too much in
No.
the summertime because we're hitting probably 3 auctions a week.
Yep. Me too.
So by the time you get the van unloaded, if we do a video, then we got to list it, and then you get plus that, and you got your shipments are going out in the summertime. It's a pretty busy time.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too. Sometimes you do meet some rough characters at these auctions, and I'm sure you run into real interesting people at some of these bin things.
Oh yeah.
I think people should keep that in mind because what it drives me crazy is when somebody says, "Well, I got nothing in it. It didn't cost me nothing." Well, it didn't. Somebody didn't just drop it off at your house. You went somewhere to go get it, like one of these auctions with unsavory types, or these bin things where you're standing there all day and you're rolling a top-heavy cart out in the badly paved parking lot trying to get to your car. You got people fighting over carts. You got people fighting over the bins. You could be out in a boat.
Yeah.
Or sitting at a beach, but instead you're doing this stuff. So you got to think your time is worth something. What you had to go through to obtain that item is more than just money. I mean, it's your time and effort too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's true.
I just people don't give themselves credit for how much work they actually put into this sometimes.
Oh, exactly.
Nope.
Well, that's like me. I love going to auctions, and even if I wasn't reselling, I probably wouldn't go to as many auctions. But yeah, I would be at an auction almost every week though. So I don't give myself enough credit for what I do, but just because I love to go to auctions. Sometimes I just go to auctions just to go, not because I want to buy anything. I just want to go.
Well, my point is, just remember, there's more to value with that item than what you paid for it. I mean, there's some hidden expenses to you obtaining that item that you should remember. And people are ready to cut their throats on prices.
Yeah. See, to me, going to auctions and going to rummage sales is entertainment for me. Yeah, and it's something I do no matter what, even before I was reselling. So, but yeah, I mean, I got to start looking at it as my time and stuff.
Now we get our stuff cheaper than other people. We have to. That's how we get, because you got to pay your expenses and stuff. So obviously we have to little and sell it for high. But just when people say, "Oh yeah, I get the stuff for nothing," now he's like, no. Even Sally. I mean, she's got to make when she goes to that point where she picks up. I mean, there's effort there. There's
Yeah, she has to make sure she doesn't fall in.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'm teasing. I would be scared.
There's risk factor,
Well, there's fuel. There's a lot of aspects that people don't think of. The time that what it does to your body to be doing stuff. Yeah, you could be doing, time is money.
Yeah.
Every second is money. So if you're sourcing, that's money.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
his mustache said, "Well, thanks, Jim, for pointing out all the negatives."
It's not a bad thing.
No, I'm just people act like, or they just say, "Oh yeah, well, it just fell into my lap." Did it? I mean, if you do the record of how you obtained that thing, you actually did put some work into it. Give yourself some credit.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing that it's work.
No, it's not. But it just sometimes it's like, well, I'm just going to give it away because I got nothing in it. No, you got something in it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yeah, I have like 40-some things to pack at. Holy grapes!
Oh boy.
At least the cardboard boxes.
There's some of that from the weekend.
Yes. Well, it's 2-day handling. So, but we're going to be gone tomorrow, so I got to get everything that went out up till midnight last night has to go out today.
Yeah.
And Tara's got, our son's got a dentist appointment that's in a town 25 miles from here, so she won't be back for a while. So
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking this morning as I have that appointment, and it's for both of us, so it'll take longer. And I'm like, shit, I got a lot to do.
Jim, type in the chat so people can find your channel.
Oh.
Somebody's asking what your YouTube channel is. Jim will type in the chat and you can go to his channel that way.
Oh, Valerie, I was going to tell you I sold something on True Gather yesterday, too.
Oh, good job.
Oh, cool.
So all those little side things are worth it because you don't have to do nothing. I haven't done nothing besides sign up and import my eBay stuff.
Oh, pointing out the unsavory people at bins and auctions. That's what I'm doing. Mother's mustache. That's good.
Yeah, and sub to all of us. We're looking for subs.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to get those subs, Nikki. It sounds like that sounds hopeless.
Well, did you hear that YouTube changed their thing?
Yeah, we talked about it this morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's to 1,000 subs versus screw the 10,000. I was getting close to that. I was excited. Yeah, well now I'm knocked me right.
I think we got up to around 7,000, but now it's like forget it. We only have like 130 stuff.
Well, I was monetized for the last 3 years, and then they pulled it out from under me and said I had to have 10,000 views. Then I got to 10,000 views like 2 months ago, and it's been sitting here waiting to get approved. And I emailed them, and they said, "Oh, we're just behind at approving people." And then all of a sudden they did this. I was like, "Really?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, they did that to me in my town, the township I live in. I wanted to add on to my garage, and I brought all the paperwork to the town hall, did everything I was supposed to do. And I laid down, it was $20 for building permit. I bring it and set down, I'm like, okay, oh, yeah, we're really back. This is on a Tuesday. We're really backed up. Yeah, I can't approve this right away. If you could come back, I don't know, like Thursday or Friday. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. It seems odd, but okay. Because usually you just rubber stamp it. Sure, Wednesday night was a town board meeting. They raised the rate for building permits to 40.
Oh, hell no. I would have been
She's like a Cheshire cat. This lady was a real bag, too. God rest her soul. But anyway, and you used to have to come in before 2 in the afternoon. Otherwise, she was gassed. But so I come in, and she's got this Cheshire cat smile on her face. And she says, like, oh, yeah, by the way, they raised the fee to 40. You're welcome. I'm like, oh, my God.
Just for that extra 20, she felt the need to screw you. That's stupid.
Yeah. Well, this was in 1995, so I guess $20 went further back then.
Yeah. Nowadays, it's stupid, but that's still stupid. I mean.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. Oh, now a permit because they have the uniform.
Now it's expensive.
Stuff is like over $200.
Yeah, now it's really expensive.
Yeah, if somebody would give me a building permit for $40 today, I would kiss their foot.
Yeah.
But I just
And that's if they can let you build with all those crazy fucking rules that they've come up with
bad
over time. And I'm sure it's not just our city. I'm sure every city over time has adjusted a little bit, and it just they keep adding rules and rules. You know, can't do this now. You can't do that because of somebody's ruined the rules.
I've always said government is like a size 9 shoe. They take like the average foot size, and then they try to make all shoes that one size. So the problem is a lot of people, the size 9 shoe works great, but you got people with smaller feet, they're swimming in them, and you got people with bigger feet that can't even get the shoe on. And that's the way I view when government starts getting bigger, they're trying to cram everybody in the same size shoe.
You have the strangest analogies to things, but they work. So
it's the way I feel sometimes, because it's like when you go to the bureaucrat, it's like, yes, I understand that's the rule, but that's not my situation. Can we do something? No. Died.
Yeah, I see. I hear you, though. Yeah. It's true. It's true.
Government is great for the masses, but it's horrible for the.
Yeah, Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. We'll pass. We'll pass on that conversation.
Thank you, Jessica.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was political. Okay. Or was it
my dear ears? That's funny. That's how it is here too. That's what I was kind of talking about.
Inspections of the inspection. All fees.
Yeah.
I have to pay a big circle jerk. That's right.
Anytime I go to a government office, I feel like I should be bringing rubber gloves. For the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Dirty money. Dirty money.
See, ours is like what you described in Florida, but it's like a small town, so like there's favoritism too. On top of all that, on top of all the rules, there's favoritism. So like, they will like shift rules because we have like one inspector for the whole town, you know. So we got that going on too.
Yeah.
Which I'm sure Valerie kind of has that, but she probably isn't building anything. So
Not here in Kansas, anyway.
Karen at the beach said she missed the beginning of the show. Can someone explain the YouTube news? Yeah, they made it so that you have to have 1,000 subs and over 4,000 hours of view time.
Yeah.
Before you can monetize.
Right.
And it used to be just 10,000 views.
Yeah.
So that's a big difference in goals. If you're not in YouTube, you like I don't know if she does YouTube, but that's a huge. It's not even like a little step in difference. It's like a huge step in difference of meeting that goal.
What I've always said, Stephen, it's not who you know, it's who you blow.
Well, favoritism is worse than corruption. Because at least with corruption, you can come up with the money to pay the person off. But with favoritism, if they don't like you or they, you know, their family moved to that area before your family did and they don't like any newcomers, you know, that's with that lady at the town hall. That was the problem, was she didn't like my dad because he moved here in 1970 and her family had lived here since, you know, the 1930s. So they don't like anybody who comes after him. And she just didn't care for my dad. So she didn't like me either. So it wasn't just a coincidence that she told me come back on Thursday. She deliberately wanted to stick it to me because she didn't like me and I didn't like her. But anyway, at least with a corrupt system, you can pay them off. But when it's favoritism, there's nothing you can do with them.
Yeah.
Sucks. I would definitely take corruption. I understand. I'll pay to play.
He's like, I like corruption. Just not that favoritism stuff.
Yeah. If I can buy my way out of it, that's cool.
Live streaming doesn't count?
I don't think so, because I live stream and it doesn't count my live stream hours. It only counts my views after that live stream has been posted.
Huh. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. So like after it's been posted, everybody has to, if they go watch your video, then that time counts as watch time. But like other than that, no. Because you could sit and live stream for like 2 hours or something, and it's not going to count for your view time.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of.
The worst thing about it is, like, I was on this this morning. That's why I was late to the show. I was on this subathon, so that everybody would sub to you, you know. Why would we want subs that we don't really earn? I mean, YouTube is making you go on and do subbing for, you know, they're giving credit to all these people who go out there and tell lies and say you're going to get rich quick at this and everything else. And tell lies and tell people what they want to hear. And they're hurting the people that actually come on here and say, hey, this is the real life about it. You know, this is what reselling is all about. Sometimes you can't pay your bills. Sometimes you can. Sometimes, yeah, you know, sometimes you got to eat hot dogs. You know,
My
sometimes you
thought
can
is,
say,
wouldn't you think that the views would be a more accurate count anyway than subscribers? Because like, I probably like out of my almost 200, I probably have like 10 that watch any of the videos I put out that are just random because I am a very random person, as you know. But like seriously, like maybe 10 out of 200, like wouldn't it be more accurate to count my views? It just doesn't make sense. The subscriber thing does not make sense to me. Why is that how they're deciding? I don't know.
I would rather have people that want to watch my stuff than people that don't.
Yeah. The views would make way more sense. Even if they raised the limit from 10,000 to whatever they felt was fair, that made more sense logically than subscribers because they might not even watch your stuff.
Oh.
It's
Which
a size 9 shoe.
Huh?
It's a size 9 shoe.
Yeah, there you go.
One
But at
size
least if you're going to pick the size 9, you might as well pick the size 9 that looks better. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I was never making any money before, so
You're not going to miss out on your
I'm not going to
penny
miss
of
out on my
a
29
month.
cents a month.
Yeah, I'm going to go through all my videos and take monetization off everything. And I'm not putting monetization. I'm not going to even add that on there. I'm not, even if they said, oh yeah, you can go ahead. We made a mistake, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm still not going to put it on. I'm not going to do that.
Well, it opens a new door if you're not monetized too, where you can actually say what you feel and you don't have to censor yourself as much. I mean, yeah, I understand you don't want drama or politics, but you don't have to worry so much about like, oh, just silly stuff, you know? Oh, somebody cussed 3 times in my video, now I'm screwed.
No.
But
That never mattered anyway.
like, no, I know you never cared anyway. I know, but I'm just saying, just like some people that did want the monetization. Like, I kind of wanted it, but at this point, I'm like, it ain't happening. So I'll just make, like, when I make something, it'll just be fun, and I don't worry about stupid stuff, you know. And I think they're gonna find a lot of people do that now at this point because they're like, well, screw it, I'm not gonna get monetized anyway.
They're gonna lose. They got a few of the big guys, but they got a whole lot of little guys.
Yeah.
They chop them down. They're gonna lose a lot of money off of that.
Yeah, because that's not. You know what? There's a lot of ads that could be pushed on those little guys if they were doing it the correct way.
So it's okay.
And if there is anybody listening that is worried about getting the 1,000 subs and they want me to sub to them, let me know. I will sub to you to help you out.
I'll do the same thing. I'll sub to you.
Yeah. So if you're watching, type in the chat that you make videos and I'll come over and sub to your channel.
It's it's kind of like the whole thing of, you get to 1,000, then they want 2,000.
Yeah.
I'm not playing that game. So
yeah.
I'll just go on. I'll just do this because I want to and because I like hanging out with you guys. And, so that's what I'm going to do.
Exactly.
And, I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Yeah.
They may not like that. They may go in and just scrape the whole channel and,
yeah.
That's a possibility. It's in their playground. They can do that.
Yeah.
So
we can do about it.
I looked up my channel, and it says on mine. It says 4,000 hours.
Exactly, Philip.
How many hours do you have to have?
4,000 on mine. I wonder if it differs.
I show 4,000.
How do you know that?
Because you go on your channel, and then you ask it. You click on monetization. And it'll tell you what's required for monetization. I just look at mine. I have 1,057 hours viewed, and I need 4,000 viewed. Eligible, but my problem is I have 144 subscribers. It's going to take me.
Where is it at? Where is this at? Help me out.
You go into my channel. Go into the analytic or the creator studio or whatever.
Studio.
Right, I'm in there.
on the word.
Hi, my name is John Cristani, and this is your invitation.
Going
Click
what?
on the word. Click on the channel tab,
Okay, I see it.
and then click on monetization under that.
Right. Okay, I see that. Okay, cool.
I'll give you all your.
Mine says 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's what mine says.
Because I have 170 subscribers and 506 hours. How many hours did you guys have?
We got 1,050.
I have 7,000.
Wow.
And how many?
But I don't have
How many?
Subscribers. I don't have 1,000. So
What do you about 450, 500?
close to. I think it's like 480.
And thank you to anybody who subscribed to me. I've gotten a few subscribers. I have.
Vicky, but I'll check.
What do I have? I have 527 subscribers, and I have. Well, now they changed it. Here, hold on.
Yeah, go get ready.
Now every video you have to say, "Oh, please subscribe to me."
Yeah, I'm halfway there. I have 2,211 hours viewed, and 527 subscribers.
Which sucks because I was really close to the 10,000. That's what I was
me
really.
too.
I was really working for that.
It's gone. They took the bar away.
Well,
They used to have that bar.
I didn't do as many videos as you guys did, but that's what my goal was anyway. Not that I was really working towards it, but
I think we were around 7,000, but they took the bar away. I guess I have to go back to analytics to see how many we had, but I think we were around 7,000.
I was at 6. So yeah, I was just like,
but it was just the thing. It's like, oh, okay, we achieved that goal, but
Thank you, Mustache. Glenn said, "Hello, couldn't get to work at home today." Morning, Glenn.
Well, good for you. Happy day.
Yeah.
You get to do some fun work.
oh, happy day.
yeah, I was at just under 7,000 views, working towards this 10,000 view goal.
You could
I
smell
was
it.
at 10,000 for 2 months, and they kept saying my account was under review, and they never approved me.
That's crazy.
I've been at 10,000 for well over 2 months.
Yeah, we're too busy to review in air quotes.
Yeah.
Hi, Sharky Mom Deals. Hope you're having a good day.
I'm sub you, Swamp Picker.
Yep.
You know, I was so excited last night. Everybody's like, "Oh, you got the 500 subscribers." I was like, "Sweet." Well, I was so excited. And like I said earlier, you know, I told my husband when he called me last night, I says, "I'm at 500 subscribers, dear." He goes, "Are you making any money yet?" I'm like, "No, not yet, but I will be maybe." And he's like, "Now I don't have the heart to say, well, now I got to get 1,000 subs."
You'll be there before you know it if you want to, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
well, the trick is to get 1,000 subs right away is to do videos every single day.
Oh yeah.
And you need clip art. You need really stupid clip art for your marketing. You know, so when people they want to click on the stupid picture you use.
Well, and you need to use clickbait titles. I know they say not to, and or other people, you know, other YouTubers say not to, but get it. I mean,
yeah.
Unfortunately, that it just has to mentally appeal to people.
I'm gonna name all my videos "Drama, Drama, Drama."
There you go. And you'll be rolling in the dough.
I'm gonna add another drama.
Oh my gosh.
Clickbait.
All you gotta do.
It'll work though, I'm telling you.
Like eBay, it's about consistency. That's right, Jennifer.
Yeah. It is about consistency. It is. Yep.
So do you guys think that that is something that I should do? I should just go in and take monetization off? Or do you think I should?
I just
try
refreshed on your
for
video and there's monetization on your videos.
1,000 and just do it. Just go for the gusto. What
Like Glenn says, new name, drama picker. There you go.
There you go. That's a good one.
That's a good one. I don't know. I think you should leave monetization on.
Okay.
Try working towards your 1,000 subs. Why not? Everybody else does it. Why not us? I mean, we do it for fun, but you know, if I can make money at it, I will.
I just need to get some makeup
Oh my gosh, my computer just died.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy. We're like Jim said, we're putting the time in. You might as well get something out of it, right?
What?
I don't know.
Todd, you better get that computer fixed before Saturday night.
What?
What?
And Todd is only like $1.98 from his next check and didn't get it. So go silver hair stuff too.
Wow.
Betsy says if you try to make some regular pre-recorded videos with info in them and some good keyword titles, you will hit that sub number, I'm sure.
Yep.
My problem is I'm not good at the art of editing. Like if I pre-record videos, I'm really not good at like making them fun to like putting like the little sound clips in and keeping people's attention with that stuff.
Yeah.
That's the hard part is I suck at editing.
Yeah.
Glenn said he's got knives for Saturday.
Woohoo!
I don't
Nice.
get it either. What you see is what you get. Maybe that's why I don't have 1,000 subs yet.
It's okay. It wasn't like a vicious thing. It was just that he needed.
Maybe that's right. Maybe that's true. Maybe I need to do some. Maybe I need
that one guy,
videos and stuff.
That one guy, he's a YouTuber flipping for a living.
Uh-huh.
He put a video up yesterday, begging for subs.
Oh my God.
Well, there you go.
And he has plenty of watch time, but he doesn't have his 1,000 subs. He's only at like 800 or something.
Auction off my sunglasses on Saturday, guys. Look at these. Oh yeah. I'm not really auctioning them off. I'm kidding. But I could. They're Armani's.
Hmm.
I'm getting you subs. Don't make fun of me.
Why did you do it? I
One's
did
got
it
a
for
13+ pound costume jewelry lot too for Saturday. Holy smokes, 13 pounds?
Say what? Huh?
What?
What?
Where?
When? Why?
Glenn said he's got a 13+ pound costume jewelry lot.
Get out of here! I need people to buy my stuff. Ain't nobody wants your costume jewelry.
They'll buy his stuff and they'll buy your stuff. It's all right.
I'm teasing. Why ain't 13 pounds though?
Yeah.
Mine's only 3 pounds. Wait, is there any silver and gold in yours? I'm just teasing. 13 pounds, that's awesome though. What did you put it in? A flat rate? Or what did it fit in?
£15, probably he said buy my stuff.
Get out of here. Okay, I'll buy your stuff, you buy my stuff. Okay.
He really brought it the last time he was on the auction show with those cows. Holy
What's a cow?
I couldn't believe. I mean, I wanted so bad to buy those cows for my daughter because she loves cows, but I couldn't believe the money he was getting for those cows. They're like, holy shit!
What kind of cow was it?
Huh?
What was it?
They were cow statues that were little cow figurines that were dressed up. He had like a Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz cow and
Oh my
a
gosh.
witch
I'm
cow,
going back to
and oh my
Goodwill
god,
today.
they were so cute.
Yeah, Tara has those, but she won't sell them. Tara buys
Yeah.
those things and they do well, but she won't part with them. She loves them.
I guess I'm gonna have
I
to
know.
go back to Goodwill today because I saw these cow things and I thought they were cute and I was gonna get them for the auction, but then I didn't because I thought nobody would want them.
Oh, Tara
were-
doesn't buy them.
They were, you know, like I don't know if you guys know this, but in Kansas City they had all these cows one year where they painted them all throughout the city, and they're like these figurines of like artist painted cows. They're cool. They're neat. They don't have Dorothy. Well, I don't know what those ones were painted with. I'll have to see what the design is.
Mitzi said, "Does YouTube care which format stuff is done in?" I don't know. Yeah, he said he bought those cows the Friday before. And he only had one cow, and everybody was like bidding it up. He's like, I got more cows, hold on.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Do you make videos, Mitzi? I'll go sub to you too. Like I said before, if anybody makes videos, let me know. I'll go sub to you. No. Are you gonna make it there, Silver Hair?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
And my computer is screwing up left and right.
You better get that worked on. Saturday's coming up quick.
Yeah, and Glenn's been sitting here telling you he's got all kinds of stuff for you to buy.
Yeah, I'm broke.
You better make some money.
You better get to selling some stuff because
Save all your money for February 3rd. That's when I'm going to be on.
okay, guys.
You better sell some snow
I'll
globes.
talk to you in a little bit. We got to go get some eyeballs.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Bye.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
I just subscribed Mitzi in case you do any videos. Oh, I forgot to check the damn bell. Earlier I was subbing to all these people, but I wasn't checking the bell because I didn't want all that. But I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go ring Mitzi's bell.
Okay, go ring a bell.
Just in case she does oops, wrong bell. Jesus. Just in case she does start doing vlogs again. I will get it. There we go.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not subbed to my channel, or here's the line, I guess. I'm gonna have to start begging for subs, I guess. I'm not a good beggar though. I mean, I don't grovel very well.
I know last night I was going to make a video about it, and then I was like, I come on here and say, oh, watch my show, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I have a hard time saying sub to me or give me money. Or
please go and sub my show or my channel, and please, that's just not my thing.
No, I need to buy like lug nuts some food. Please go sub to me.
I'm not gonna do it. I know that that's the thing that maybe that's what they want. They want people to get more involved and beg a little bit more and grovel, and I ain't doing it. So it's just not what I'm about.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I want people who want to watch my channel
right
sub it. I don't want people subbing if they don't want to watch it. I mean,
right.
That's just getting a bunch of, I mean, I want to be, like last night, I was excited about those 500 views. I mean, 500 subs. Because
Right.
I earned those over the last 3 years. People that sub to me truly want to watch my stuff. I'm assuming. 10 of those might be Jim, but
Well,
but still, you know, there's all those people that want to watch. That's exciting to me.
Yeah.
Me going, hey, go sub to me, sub to me, sub to me, and then I get a whole bunch of subs. That's not as exciting as, you know, people that just truly want to. Like
That would
after I
be
do my
like-
show,
that would be like going and buying a bunch of subs. Be about
Yeah.
the same thing, you know. Because
You're
I'm
right,
sure
Karen.
I'm sure there's a way to do that. Yeah. I ain't playing the game.
Work subs, welfare subs. Yeah, exactly. Well, like I said, I've never done this to make money, but I put ads in I put affiliate links in my description because I figure if I can make money, why wouldn't I?
Right.
If there's money to be made, why wouldn't I do that? I'm an entrepreneur, so, you know, any chance I can make money. And if I get to 1,000 subs, damn right I'm going to put that super chat on my live shows. Do I expect anybody to give me any? No. But if somebody feels the need to give me money, I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm
Absolutely.
not ashamed.
Absolutely.
I like
Very,
money.
very- I like money too.
I like the wording when you read the YouTube thing. The reason they're making these changes is to protect the YouTube creator community or whatever. How are you protecting people? It doesn't even make any sense. We're doing this for your protection. Okay. Thanks for that.
You know, really and truly, YouTube takes so much time away from eBay that if we're going to sit and put all this time into YouTube for the pennies that they pay you, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
We don't edit or do anything to art. We just put we do the video, we film it. I mean, you see what actually happened. I mean, when the camera goes off, that's it, you know. But I mean, not because I couldn't sit in front of the computer and figure out how to do it. I just don't have it. I mean, I've already blown 2 hours, you know, messing around doing this thing. I gotta get this stuff in inventory. I gotta get this stuff, you know. I got other shipments that gotta go out that day and stuff like that. I just don't have the time.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, here's your video. Like it? Well, oh well. Of course, I've never made a penny off YouTube, so I'm out zero.
Yeah, me too.
We never made a dime. So life's gonna go on as normal.
I've never been on Twitch. What is Twitch?
I don't know. We might have to go take a look over there.
I am. Oh, it's a dedicated gamer with a number of different interests and avenues.
Huh.
It's a gamer website. That's probably why I didn't know about it, because I'm not a gamer.
Oh.
I don't know. I think you're pretty gamey.
Good one. That's a good one.
Nah, that was bad.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true, Crafty Reseller. If I watch I sub to support the channel, I would ask people to sub because maybe they didn't think about it. And that's true, too.
I just took down a bunch of subscriptions. This hadn't come into effect yet, but like we would get notifications like, oh yeah, we were hardly ever watch that channel. I'm getting rid of that sub.
Yeah.
But I didn't know I'm actually hurting these poor people. They like wake up in the morning. Oh my god, I lost 10 subs today.
Karen's at the
Well,
beach
that's a
says,
certain
Jim and Tara, your videos are a riot. She loves them. Jennifer Santiago said, on Twitch, there is a girl that just prances around her living room and puts on a horse costume, and she makes thousands in a day.
I could do that.
And see, those are the people that are making money. What is this world coming to?
That's what a weirdo. So what is this called? Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch. He's interested now.
So what do you just search horse costume?
Oh, gosh.
You got Jim's interest.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that Korean girl who like takes like hot dogs and smashes them in her face and stuff?
Oh
It's I think she's South Korean. She's speaking in Korean, so you can't understand her. But she'll be like, "Oh," and then she'll take like noodles and mush them in her face and put them in her hair and stuff. I mean, she's got like a zillion subs. They just I'm subscribed to her. I can't think of her name off. Tara will come in the room. She's like, "What the hell are you watching?"
Let's go! And we are off to great.
Sorry, guys.
No way.
Let's
go.
go.
No, I got Mother's mustache's lamps done. Right.
What lamp did she buy for me?
Little, like end table lamps.
Nice.
And now I have this like unlimited supply of huge bubble wrap, so it's making packing a lot easier.
Looks like Twitch is a lot of Jackass stuff too. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can't watch all some Jackass stuff is genuinely amusing, but the stuff like where people are really getting hurt and stuff, yeah, I'm not really into that. Like skateboard videos where people smash their face and stuff, yeah, I can live without seeing any of that. I get nothing from that.
Missy says they just watch TV shows and react to them. I'm crazy. It's crazy. I'm like, I want in on that money. Yeah, no kidding, right? Looks like Twitch.
I like that guy though with the Vienna sausages in that spaghetti-o ring.
Oh my gosh.
He watches those cooking shows. You are not going to put those Vienna sausages. Oh no, girl, those are raw Vienna sausages.
Funny.
You are not that. Or the cornbread one. You are the devil. For destroying cornbread. There is no corn in cornbread. Oh my god.
Sir thrifts a lot. My son is on Twitch. He videotapes himself and screen shares the game he plays. He gets about $40 to $100 a week from donations. Nice.
Wow.
Oh man, my kid won't shut up. I should set that up in his room because that's all he does is play video games on a huge computer. And
there you go. You can make some money off your son.
Yeah. Well, he'll like make commands. He'll go, "Okay, men, we're gonna invade this area." He like tells the little computer people what they're gonna do. He's like their general, but he like talks to them. It's like when you were a kid, like you do it like an army with army men or whatever, but he does it on the computer with the computerized fighters or whatever.
Kids Deals Zamora said, now that my son is on Twitch, I need to remember not to just walk into a room unannounced. She said she was yelling okay, cursing at him the other night, and my other son came running out. Stop, he's streaming.
Oh my god. He needs a red light on the door. On air. Oh man, that was when like early radio. You know, somebody come in, start yelling at the announcer. Yeah, I'm on the air right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, a lot of people just like to watch people's lives. That's the thing. My husband, he's like, this guy just plows snow at night and he's got thousands and thousands of views. I said, yeah, people just want to watch you doing your own life. You know, lots of people have emailed me and messaged me and stuff and said, we want you to just start making videos of what you do during the day. And I'm like, well, I'm really not that exciting. But apparently they think I am. They want to watch that stuff.
So does he talk about like politics and religion while he's driving a snowplow?
Yeah. No,
Or is it just...
Gary said he just snowplows. He doesn't even really talk. He just snowplows.
Oh, so it's just a camera looking out into the darkness as he's plowing.
So I told Gary, I was like, hello, you plow? get that phone running.
Yep. Give him some.
I'm going to start going plowing with him.
When we do our videos, I like to do it because there's I feel like I'm doing something. I'm telling you what we bought. I mean, I might kid around while we're doing it, but I mean, I'm telling you what we bought. I'm telling you about what we paid for it and about what I think we can get for it. I mean, usually, we're not always 100% correct, but I mean, we give our honest guess at the time.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some content there. I don't want to go out there and say, well, here's a video of me driving around town today. There's nothing that's going to benefit anybody really. I mean, just I guess a look into my life, but I mean, I like to show you something. Hey, you can use this in your life.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why I only have 140 subs.
If my house was clean, I'd probably do it.
Oh my God! If I did our house and the buildings or whatever, yeah, they'd have the hoarder patrol over here. I'd have a production crew in my driveway in a day.
I know, me too.
I like the thing where they show, okay, here's a common thing hoarders do. See, they take a dresser and they pull out drawers and they actually makes like shelves for them to stack stuff on. Oh yeah, I've seen that technique. I use it all the time. Oh man.
But this is what this world has come to. When my daughter was in high school, she said, they used to have to write a report about what you want to do when you grow up, And she said, you wouldn't believe how many kids said that they were going to be a YouTube star.
Oh, wow.
That's what they were going to make money with.
Well, good for them.
On YouTube. I mean, we used to have, when we were kids, it used to be doctors and lawyers and soldiers and policemen and construction workers. Now it's all YouTube star. Really? It's like you're delusional. Mother's Mustache said there is a channel where a girl makes crinkling sounds with different textured things. Oh my God. Mother's Mustache said hashtag order techniques. Oh, Karen's at the beach said, Jim, my husband appreciated your dirt road washout repair.
Oh, that's nice.
See? Start doing that stuff, Jim. My husband won't do it, so I might as well tell you to do it.
Well, I tried filling these holes with gravel. I tried other techniques and they didn't work. And the laid down bricks worked. I thought, well, somebody's got the similar problem, save some time. And I'm sure there's a better way out there to do it. But if there is, they should make a video and do it.
Well, that was my husband when he was fixing my niece's furnace. And he had I'll probably say this wrong, so if anybody's a furnace person, my husband really does know what he's doing. I probably just said it wrong. But he had to do some sort of gas gauge or something, and he had to set it. You have to set it to a certain thing or whatever. And so he needed to see how that specific one needed to be set, because I guess apparently different gas gauges need to be set differently or something. Anyway, a regulator or whatever this thing was. Anyways, well, he went on YouTube and he said not one person had a video to help him out. I said, you dumbass, you could have made a video.
Yeah.
On how you did it, because he figured it out, And I was like, now you could have just done that video and you could have had tons of subscribers for that. I like Lindy Glenn, but I feel like, yeah. Somebody said, yeah, Sir Thristalot said, that's what I like about watching you guys. I feel like I'm listening in the same room with friends who are real people in their real homes and their real clothes. Yep. That's what we do. The other day I didn't shower. I was still on here.
Ew.
I scared the hell out of
That's
Todd.
why that north wind was kind of stinky the other day.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good thing we don't have smell-o-vision.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding. I'm a kidder. Gotta be
Mother's
kidding.
mustache, exactly, where everyone knows your name. Yep. It's like a modern day Cheers, yeah. Jim,
And a
where
friend forever.
Even in a hailstorm, your son seems so unfazed by it. He is such a trooper. You know, up here, you just get used to it.
Oh, we put that kid through hell. We put that kid through everything. He is ready for combat. I mean, we used to take him when he was a toddler. We were doing the flea market circuit with his big box truck. I mean, he had his own little like play area and cot in the box truck. So I mean, he kind of while we were doing these flea markets, he was like living in the box truck. So yeah, I mean, on 90-degree days or. You know, and then he's out. We snowmobiled and we had no babysitter, so when we went snowmobiling, he was on the snowmobile. So it was his little helmet and his little snowsuit, and he'd sit in front of between tire and the handlebar. So yeah, he's a real adventure kid. He can take it.
Mm-hmm.
He's not afraid of dirt.
That's good.
I'm in sweatpants and a too tight t-shirt that shows off my man boob, and I feel like I would be comfortable with all of you. Yep, we'll take you, man boobs and all.
Heck
Thing
yeah.
is, a lot of men have bigger boobs than I do, so. Parents at the beach said that's good. You're teaching your son survey techniques.
That's right.
I would say, I know some people are, oh great, you know, my kid's gonna be in school now. That the kid won't be driving me crazy. I gotta say, actually, when summer ends and we have to send him back to school, I do miss him. I do wish he was home. I mean, with us doing stuff. Like, we'll be doing something. I'll be telling Tara, oh, I wish Brandon was here to see that. So.
Well, this is real. How many people do you know that would show your couch with a bunch of clothes on it? Hey, there's my dog. See, I got all my laundry sitting over there on top of my couch.
There you go.
That's all I'm showing you, though. And I got
I
got a pile of crap. I got a pile of crap there.
It didn't camera, Nikki. It's still just your face. It's your clip art.
Yeah.
The camera didn't. But that could be good.
I got piles of crap everywhere.
We have the couch in the living room. The two labs will jump up on the couch while we're in here. So boxes you'll put or stuff you're gonna pack, we'll set it on top of the couch, and stuff falls on those dogs all the time. Fall off the top of the couch. Once in a while you hear a dog, yeah, that's what's happening.
Well, like I said yesterday, my Jack Russell was walking through the dining room and a pile almost took her out. So.
Oh, that's what made me think of it when you told that story. But then you guys went on to something else. I forgot about it. We crush dogs all the time.
Yep.
Kids Dills and Moore says, Nikki, your couch looks no different than mine. And Mitzi says the same thing. Our house is the same. We fold the laundry, but it just kind of sits there.
Yep.
And never gets put away.
It's all folded. It's just not put away.
Well, that is really weird. I have on Tara's computer, on her regular computer, I can see Nikki, but then on the laptop that she's got this on the whatever channel, Google. So on YouTube I can see Nikki, but on the Google one, all it shows is her icon in the in the row of pictures on the bottom.
Huh.
Weird.
Huh.
So I take it back, Nikki. I can see everything. It's showing everything on camera just fine.
Uh-oh.
I put the arrow on you to highlight your camera, and it says Nicole. I'm like, who the hell's Nicole?
I'm Nicole.
I'm putting it all together now.
No, I had to change my name to Nicole because if I was going to do AdSense, it had to be under my name.
Oh, well, there you
See,
go.
because Poplar Picker is a Poplar Picker. My Poplar Picker channel is what do they call that? A brand account.
Right.
So
It's a
this
brand.
one, this account that you see me on here, where my photo is in the van, that's my Nicole Bauer account, and they're both attached to each other. So that if they were to send me a check, they would send me a check under Nicole Bauer instead of Poplar Picker, of course.
Right.
I don't know how I ended up. Mother's mustache. My pile's bigger than yours, Nikki. So Nana Boo Boo. Yeah, you haven't seen the big piles.
Yeah.
I'll take any of you on piles. Anyway.
I want to take a camera inside that big brown building and just shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
But Tara says she'd kill me.
Yeah, my husband would be totally embarrassed.
Why are bad buys so much larger than your good buys? You know what I'm saying? You go to like an auction, you get 12 box lots, and the one bad lot that you bought, all the stuff in there is like huge. And so, yeah, it just sits around.
Facebook garage sale that stuff. We got a huge trunk for an ATV that had like 2 glove compartments in it.
Be right back.
And the padded seat, and it mounts on your ATV, so you have like this backrest in your luggage compartments or whatever, locking luggage compartments.
Oh yeah.
150. We paid 20 for it, and we sold it for 150 the same day she listed it on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done Facebook on some of it, and it's not selling there either. I'm going to have a yard sale so big this spring, it's going to go spill out into the street.
Do you have an auction house? Do you have a consignment auction place you could bring it to and have them auction it off?
No.
Our big stuff. I think we made I think the whole trailer load, I think we got like $400. What paid for that auction that day?
Yeah.
But it was like gas fireplace, a couple welders, just a bunch of stuff that was, just real scratch and dent stuff. And we brought a whole trailer of it. I think we got like $350 or $400 for the whole trailer load, but we're just glad to be rid of it.
You know the center pull towel dispensers they used to have in Walmart restrooms?
Yeah.
You pull out a towel out the bottom center part. I've got 20 brand new ones sitting on my back porch. They're great big, and they won't sell. What else do I have?
If you're trying to sell them to me, Todd, I don't want them.
No, I know. But all those, I've made a little bit on them, but I bought a whole bunch of safe deposit boxes, just the inside part, the slide out part. And I've sold some of them. I made my money back, but the rest of them, God, they're sitting in my shed, just stacked up like. I've got, a pallet Gaylord box.
I'm not familiar with that term, but
well, okay, 48 by 48 by 40.
Okay.
I got 4 stacks that size.
Okay.
Of those bank boxes.
So basically, it's a pallet stack 40 inches high.
Yeah, times 4.
Oh boy.
What else do I have?
The first thing that enters my mind is better you than me. It's like when somebody tells me they got a bad disease or they're getting divorced. You'd say, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that," but what you're really thinking is, "Oh my God, I'm glad it's him and not me."
I still have about 200 SpongeBob SquarePants night lights, new in the package.
Oh. SpongeBob SquarePants, I love him.
Yeah, he's a projection nightlight, and he shines his little face up on your ceiling.
Oh, cute. How much are you selling those for?
Shoot, how many you want? I'll give them to you. Pay the shipping, and you can have every one of them.
I love SpongeBob.
Oh, good. I got two.
That's what you're doing, Todd. I'll take up 20 of those safety deposit boxes.
Oh, God.
I'm kidding, Todd. I'm kidding.
Shipping to you would cost you like, oh my God, they're 4 pounds a piece.
Yeah.
So
I don't know where you. That's going to be a tough sell.
Well, I'm just trying to think some of them. I did make my money back on the safe deposit boxes.
I wonder what the hell they're using them for. I suppose like a file cabinet. I guess you could use them to store tools or something.
Oh, I had one guy on Facebook local buy about 12 of them. I said, "What are you using them for?" "Oh, I'm storing my tractor parts in them."
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that'd be good parts tote.
Oh. Yeah, the oil and grease won't affect them much when you dump your old dirty tractor parts in them.
Yeah.
Those old 4-drawer file cabinets. I mean, give them things away.
Yeah.
We got them from my dad's office. We wound up taking them all to the junkyard. Turn them in for metal.
Yep.
And we tried $5 on Facebook. We couldn't get no takers.
Yeah, I mean, worst comes to worst, I can take all those safe deposit boxes to the salvage guy in town who give me a nickel or something.
Oh, here you go. Well, and you already got your money out.
Yeah, but God, you'd think those things would be worth something.
Yeah. Well, I guess maybe you could market them instead of telling people that they're saving deposits box things. Tell them they're small tool boxes.
Yeah.
Stackable, small size toolboxes.
Yep.
Give them the dimensions and let it whip.
Bunny, why do you have to eviscerate every stuffed toy, you stupid dog?
I gotta go grab some boxes out of my big van.
Making a big pile of fluff out of this toy.
My friend said he has some SpongeBob SquarePants Days of the Week panties in his store.
Yeah, I'm selling them for like $6 on eBay, and I've sold, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 of them. I've had them over a year. I donated a bunch of them to the rummage sale. So anyway, I don't know. Far outweigh my bad buys, but it just seems like the bad buy stuff turns out to be really large items.
Kids Deals and Merchants, I have a question. Can you guys tell me what the deal is with jewelry jars? They seem to be all the rage, and I don't get it because it's like treasure hunting.
Well, you know, there could be those, there could be items in there that are worth something, you know.
They're like mystery boxes. They love them.
True.
Yeah, I don't get it much either because the ones I see at like Goodwill or wherever, they're just, you pick them up and look at them and it's just like, well, I remember Grandma wore something like that back in the 60s.
Yeah, they probably do. But some people get those jewelry jars and they find gold and silver in them.
Yeah.
Kids Deals, I'm pretty sure that Goodwill at least does a once through on their jewelry stuff before they put them in the jewelry jars because you always see silver jewelry on their auction.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure Goodwill, and then like Salvation Army too. They pretty much check that stuff too, I think.
Yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. Hope everybody has a good day, and
bye, everybody.
And gets lots of listing done. Hopefully tonight we'll be able to have something, maybe a listing party. I've kind of slacked off on those. I need to get back in the groove of that. But I'm sorry, Grandma Magic Classics. I'm sorry.
Don't forget to subscribe.
That's got to work. Aww. Well, I hope everybody has a great day. If it's warm where you are, get outside and enjoy the sun and the nice air. It's supposed to be 27 here, I think, today. So I'm gonna try and get out a little bit and get moving around then. And I gotta get some listing done before I can do that. So I hope everybody has a great day, and we will see you later.
Okay.
Bye now.
Bye.